We chilling. We out here chilling. Let me just, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mute the sound. I'm gonna listen to. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mute the sound. I'm gonna listen to. Yeah, it's not loud enough. It ain't loud enough. There you go. I'll blast it. Just a little bit. We're just gonna chill and play some Yu-Gi-Oh. That's what we're gonna do. It should go in the Discord soon. I'm not tired, and it's late at night, which is annoying. So I'm like, we'll stuff it. I'm gonna be up for a few hours anyway. Let's stream some Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm in Plat 5. It's not very high. I got there like yesterday, so I'm not really that fussed about it. And we're just basically just chilling. We're not doing much, to be honest with you. We're not trying to do anything crazy. We're just out here. You know, we're just doing the thing. That's it. So I'm gonna play, and we're gonna see where we go from that. Who's in chat right now? I don't even know, and I don't care. You'll say hi if you mean, like if you know, if you're what? There you go. All right. I'm gonna chill. We're gonna play some Master Duel. That is all. It is now. What the hell is a going second kaiju? I'm not wrong. What is a going second kaiju? I'm not gonna lie to you, I can barely hear myself. So that means I'm very loud. So I'll turn it up a bit. The hell? You can mute different tabs? Okay, whatever. Man, I'm here to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't care. I'm chilling. Alright, so let's see what... They're playing Blue Eyes, apparently. I'm gonna take an educated guess at their name and assume they're playing Blue Eyes. They have a 15 card extra deck, 43 cards. So they're playing a 47 card deck, so they're probably not amazing. Tackle Crusader, Fusion Destiny. How about no? You don't get Fusion Destiny, I'm sorry. No. No. Ash say no. Cross out Designator. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That means I burned the crossout. That's more than happy for me. Because I have an out for the DPU. I'm more than happy for that. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. That's your turn. Okay. Oh, he really doesn't know. He really doesn't know. How you feel? Not good, I imagine. And then I can interrupt a kaijus onto this, because why not? Give me my lava golem back. To my side of the field, we'll take the big boy with the big boy stuff. And I want to save my game steal, so I'll give him a dust kaiju. Nice DPE. And we'll just beat over that. Now, there's a bit more to this than you'd think. I'm surprised that... What deck is he playing? Like, he's playing like a 47 card deck. Did he just slap in the DP engine? I love it. I genuinely love it. It makes me very happy when I see someone just slap the DP engine and something bit. You can discard one more... Okay. I'll wait for him to activate an effect. If you are in chat, make sure you say hello. If you're not, I get it. Some of us be chilling. I'm just playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm gonna be chilling. Can I be normal summon to set from banishing one? Okay. I got no issues with that. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Does this have an effect? If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card. Let's get top 5 cards into a deck, and if you do, I kind of just want to stop that. Mostly because I don't want to deal with the flip, 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 flip. Yeah, I feel like I'll just stop it now. And we'll just send Lightning Storm because I can't use it. And nothing else. You can say that's a bad move. Maybe I hit the wrong card against Adamantipator's, but like, then it's just a skill issue and I'll get better. I will have learned my lesson. But I feel like just stopping the excavation when he has one card in hand kind of does the job. Oh, he's a tuner. Oh, he goes on Halky Fibrex. Depending on what he goes from this, that isn't too bad. Just, yeah, okay. I have... I should change the to start it to like... TCG player gets fed by banned cards. Is that a Jeddo Witch? I am not a Jeddo Witch. I am the just Jeddo. Right. But I appreciate you. How you doing, man? How are you doing? Let me get Despot back. I'm not hurting too bad, though. I mean, you can go into access code. Yeah. We're not living it. We're living this, but like not the way that we think we're living it. But how you doing? Right. How's it be? How's life? How's life, my mans? I'm tired. Ugh. I have no idea what is happening, though. Never played Yu-Gi-Oh! He's playing banned cards. And he's cheating. No. He's just playing a very known combo. Which is good. Don't get me wrong. But basically, how Yu-Gi-Oh! Works is you have OCG and the TCG. OCG is like China, Korea, Japan. And they have their cards. They're all in Korean, Japanese, everything like that, right? And their cards can be played in the OCG, and we are in the TCG, which is a trading card game. And that's like everything that isn't those 3 languages, right? And they have their own ban list, which means the cards they can and can't play. And currently, they are playing cards which are banned over here, but not over there. And this game uses that ban list for some dumb reason. So so he's just gone to a combo that I was not prepared for, because this is not what I play against. Ever. I could have done something there. I messed up there. That was skill issue. That's because I'm talking. Actual skill issue. Get that off the field. And give me my kaiju back. Simply a difference in skill. No joke. No, that's the thing, Midnight. You don't understand. That was actually skill issue. I could have just gotten rid of it before he stopped it. That was actually just skill issue. There is nothing else to say there. I have issues. Oh, hell yeah, another owner's seal. I can't wait for him to take one of my cards. I'll just attack with that. Hey, yo, Jet, how you doing, Bean? Is this time good for people? Wait, Midnight, did you resubscribe? You absolute legend. You absolute legend. To be fair, I don't stream enough for you to subscribe, but I still appreciate you. Like, a lot. Lightning Storm, that does in fact hurt. A little bit. It depends what I draw into, really. But I'm playing kaiju, so if he doesn't summon a monster, I'm kind of just stuck. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Just give me that one 3,300 kaiju. To be fair, right now, a card that's going around is called Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. And that is a pain in the ass. But this deck just deals with it. You know you appreciate people, but I appreciate you. No, I appreciate you. No, you're breathtaking. I'm glad to hear that you're doing fine, Bean. Especially with like some of the stuff you said in Discord. So, I'm glad to hear that you're doing alright. I'm doing... so. Ooh, I have a Danger Thunderbird. I have a 50-50 chance of summoning this. Flip the coin, boys. Oh, does he negate that? Bruh. I'm thinking. And it gets destroyed. I am actually completely fine with that. Actually fine with that. My boy out here just negated a card that did not matter. Like he had everything on his side though. I'm not too scared of this because if he gets like a good card, he can summon it. But meh. If you don't know what's happening, this card lets him like take cards off the top of his deck, and if he gets a good one, he can put it on the field to attack me, or make a bigger monster to attack me, depending. This card does nothing right now because I'm playing a deck which is all about tributing their monsters and just giving them my monster and being like, "Ha, that big monster you spent all time making is gone now." Immediately. Is this deck good? No. But it's funny. If actual Yu-Gi-Oh matches were this animated, I probably would have stayed playing. If you watch people like Team Samurai X, he tries his best to make them like this when he does them. Team APS doesn't, which is kind of disappointing. I wish they would. And you got... Oh, wow, he's going to mill. There's other people who do that when they, like, make videos. Like, they actively, like, put the cards next to it so you can read them. They add animations, which I like. I like that kind of stuff. But to be fair, I just like playing the card game in the real world, to be honest, Bean. Mostly because it's just cool to have the cards in your hand and actually use them. And I'm going to locals tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I'll win. I'm not sure if I'll win once, to be honest. Your boy sucks at this game, if you don't know. Right now I'm losing to Adamancypators. Adamancypators. This deck is like a pain in the ass. This is what you call a pain in the butt, this deck. Because it's like... It's okay. It's a decent deck, I would say. But it's not like... I don't know. It has decent everything. But it's a pain in the ass because they excavate for everything. And if you are new to Yu-Gi-Oh!, excavating is the slowest mechanic in the game. And I hate it. And they decided to make an entire archetype around it. I don't know why. They could... Like the Adamancypators. If they were called like... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the law. If they were fossil people, I guess it would make sense. Because it's excavating. But they're not. So it's kind of just a meme to me. But they're all rocks. And they look for rocks. And it's kind of fun. It's we chilling. I don't know. I like the deck. But it is very painful to play against because it takes forever. And I'm just sitting here going, look, no hands. I don't need hands to play Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a lot of cards I could draw to win this next turn, but I think he wins actually. He has 2-3, 2-5, 2-2. Yeah, he's won. He's just taking forever to do it. You see why I don't like Adamancypators? Because he had won that game, and he was still excavating. It's like, bruh. I played old school Yu-Gi-Oh! With my friends, and when I had an actual public match, there was a load more life points. Yeah. Back in, like, end school, everyone just assumed it was 4,000 or 2,000. But it's not. It's 8,000. It's always been 8,000. It's always been 8,000 life points. But people just like, oh... You know, when I was a kid, it was 2,000. It's like, no, it's just the rules that you had around the schoolyard. Lava Golem. I love you. When the Lava Golem hits right. Oh. I'll take it for good. I'll take it, but it wasn't necessarily needed. Compared to playing against Adamancypators, I will take a free win. Because Adamancypators, Adamancypate. You won, GG's. Weird, we followed one of the old rulebook papers, and that came with packs. Yes. If you had them in 2002, there were no actual legitimate rulebooks until the first 2 structure decks of Yu-Gi and Kaiba. So I have heard rumors that the rulebooks that came before that, which said, oh, it's 4,000 life points, were legitimately from shops just watching the show, or people from those shops who have watched the show and they're just writing shit like crap down and giving them out. Let this guy win, he has 0 coffee, that's just sad. That is true. I can't have caffeine anymore. It sets off my panic disorder. Which is purely chemical, by the way. Purely... Oh! Come on, let's go. So, currently in the TCG, Cool by the Grave is at 1. And the meme at every deck profile, just ban this card, Konami. That makes sense. I got most of my cards hand down from my neighbor. Yeah, fair. But the actual rulebook, yeah, as I said, the rulebooks came from that, like, those first 2 structure decks, which if you try to get them these days, they're so expensive. Like, they're ridiculously expensive. For no reason. Oh, we got a Lightning Storm. That's cool. He judgments it. He judgments it, boys. Let's go. 4,000 life points. You love to see it. You love to see it, honestly. We love this, boys. He pays 4,000 to stop these getting destroyed. How about your monster? Oof, that hurts. We're gonna do that. And I think we pass on that because sadly we have Lava Golem, which doesn't really do much. That's fine though. The problem with this game specifically is you have to craft the cards. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. See, if this was Magic the Gathering, I would understand what is going on. Okay, so in Magic the Gathering, it has more of a mana system. In this, it's legitimately just all about card advantage. So right now, I'm playing a card that just lets me draw 2 cards by like literally removing 10 cards off the top of my deck from the game. And that's insane. Like, that's a +1 in card advantage, and it's not so. Where I think, like, to consider that to another card, think of it like Black Lotus, but with some drawbacks. Like, you would banish, I don't know, remove cards from the game to get like 3 mana or something. Whereas this is legitimately having this... Oh my god. I have all these big monsters and I can't summon any of them. I love kaijus. Also, other people's cards all had higher stats than the majority of my cards. That's fair. But I have tried to get into Magic the Gathering. I just never really had the... I've never been able to. I never liked it as much as Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Magic was like... It's good, don't get me wrong. I'm not like shit-talking it. It felt too slow in comparison to Yu-Gi-Oh! Which isn't really true. You can do all, like, I think things the matches go about the same time on average. But in Yu-Gi-Oh! I can just do more in my turn. And that's kind of why I like it. Depending on the deck, of course. If I'm playing this deck, I am solely reliant on my opponent doing something. Sorry. Oh, droplets. Let's go. I played in tourneys for Magic the Gathering in Vegas. Let's go. You love to see it, honestly. So we're going to summon out our alpha. He's an alpha. None of that beta shit. Look at him. Real alpha, the master of beasts. He's an alpha. I'm the omega. Okay. We're going to... I want to get rid of his Ecclesia because Ecclesia is kind of scary. Low-key kind of scary. So I'm going to summon out the Game Seal, the Sea Turtle Kaiju. And I'm going to... Oh, it's negated. Still kind of scary. So I'm going to do that instead. If I bring it up to 3, I'm going to be in the damning's position. So we're not going to do that. But we are going to summon out Jixikuru, the Star-Destroying Kaiju. We're going to summon out the big boy. God, I just love kaijus because, like, I summon big monster. I don't care. Your monster's gone, and now here's my monster. The weaker one. I love it. With a passion. It's so good. And you cannot convince me that there's... It's good. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna enter battle phase, or at least attempt to. And I'm going to use my Master of Beasts to swing over my Kaiju. To me, it seemed like Pokemon was for the little kids and Yu-Gi-Oh was for the teens and Magic the Gathering was for adults. It's kind of like a hard one, to be honest, because, like, you're going to pop that? Yeah, that's fine. So as long as I get to attack over my kaiju, I'm not too mad. If he activates his effect, I need to activate droplets in response, which is kind of hurting. But it's kind of whatever. That's kind of what he's waiting for. He's like, what is this card's effect? Which is, yeah, you can half my attack points. But little does he know, I can also half his attack points. By sending... I kind of need that for my effect. You know what, Suffer, get rid of it. Don't need it. Confirm. That was when I was younger. These days, if you told me Yu-Gi-Oh was for teens, I would look at you weirdly. Not gonna lie to you, man. Like, this has such a high barrier for entry these days. Saying this is for teens is like saying that, like, an aneurysm is a mild, you know, issue. It's like, huh? Well, yeah. Mild issue. Say what? I can put that back in his hand, but I really don't see the point. So I might just special summon over it. Like this. And instead, put both of those cards back in my hand. And I'll end my turn. So he's on 2350, which that's one attack from most of my monsters. So we're in, like, killing range here. And this, oh, he knows. He knows what my deck is just, like, unable to do anything. If he doesn't summon a monster, I cry. Which you might be thinking, why did I get rid of the monsters on the field then? And I would respond, skill issue. That is all. To be fair, the place where I do locals, I also play Magic, so I could, by all means, get into it. We'll see a point. Never understood Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Just collected cards and they looked cool, but Magic the Gathering is the only card game I know how to play. I'd have to, like, attempt to get into it. Whereas, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! I really like. And I've kind of, like, always liked it. And I barely understand Yu-Gi-Oh! I've only been, like, to a regionals and a YCS. Not even, like, a nationals. I just skipped past that. Because of the circumstance. I am legitimately going to normal summon Maxi. And we're going to play Maxi Beatdown, please. We're playing Maxi Beatdown. Are you going to let me play Maxi? He's letting me play Maxi Beatdown. Maxi Beatdown, boys. Let's go. This card is, like, banned in TCG, by the way. It's that good, but it's not because of attack points. It's because of its effect as a hand trap. Which is during either player's turn, you can send this card to the graveyard, and then the turn's opponent, if they special summon, you can just immediately draw a card. And this game is about card advantage. So that rather just stops your opponent from playing right then and there, or you draw your entire deck, and now your opponent just loses. So, skill issue. So it's rather it makes the format completely different, or it's not there and it's a better game. So, I don't know. I don't really like Maxi as a card, but you have to play it in this format, because if you don't, then it's like, then you kind of just get messed up by it. And it is really good. Like, just, hey, now I get to draw my entire deck. Beating an entire board of monsters, you know, that can negate your effects just because you have Maxi in your hand does feel pretty good, not gonna lie. My mans doesn't realize what deck I'm playing. I don't know what that says about him. Sure, we will draw Danger Thunderbird. Yes, we'll do that. We will do that. We have no counters, so we are safe to give him the Gam Seal. So how long have you guys been playing Magic the Gathering? That's the real question. Even though I have no idea about Magic or anything like that. But it seemed cool. And that's what matters. Dogmatic Punishment. Why? That's not smart. Does this game allow you to use all cards in the actual game? Yes, but no. So, yes, all cards in the actual game, but it's a couple months late. So the newer cards are coming in slower. Like branded and stuff just isn't here, for instance. So that stuff just isn't even here. Which is kind of a pain. He still has priority, and he's just going to put an Ecclesia down. Please tell me you realize the deck I'm playing. Goodbye, Ecclesia. You know, alright, we're gonna roll the dice on Danger Thunderbird, and we get fucked. It's always Danger Thunderbird, man. We'll pop it. Oh, it's another punishment. Wow. We're just gonna attack. I think that's how we win this game. We just beat him up. Oh, that's cool. One thing I don't like about card games, the amount of luck or money needed to get the cards. In this one, it's still like this one, because it's owned by Konami. All the cards like have a bit of a price tag to them, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Like that's the one thing I don't really like about it. But if you're playing Master Duel and you know what the current meta deck is in the game, that's fine. You can get rid of my Super Volley. Yeah, that's fine because you get enough gems at the start to make like one really good meta deck. So then you can go from there, and if you like get high enough in the rankings, then by all means you get enough gems to make another deck. It's only an issue if you're completely new to the game and you don't know what's meta, you don't know what's good, and then you have to scrap a bunch of your own cards to then make a bunch of other ones, and then other ones, and then you need to spend some money to like actually get some packs. Okay, it has a gacha system? A little bit, yeah, that's a thing. Which is painful. Oh. Bug. I did not know you could do that. Draw Owner's Seal. Draw Owner's Seal. I kind of want to burn him for the 1,000. Do we burn him for... Do we just summon Lava Golem and pass? I mean, we could. You know, I will try Entropy Kaijus Lava. We'll try it. If it pops off, we'll go with it. Okay. So I will take the big boy. And you can have this. It has a bit of a gacha system, I'm not going to lie. And it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but... Yeah. Can I have priority back, please? You can't activate anything here. That's fine, you can have that. I really don't care. Would you like a lava golem? Well, you got one. I believe that's game. Because that'll burn him for 1,000 in his battle phase, and I'm going to do 1,000 over here. Yep, that's game. Because he enters standby phase, and he's going to burn for 1,000. Yeah, see? So he scooped. The thing is, how slow my deck is... It only goes as slow as my opponent, basically. And it's really annoying. So if my opponent's playing like this really slow deck, I'm just stuck. I can show you what I mean with like the gacha system, though. As you can see here, you get gems. Obviously, you can buy gems, which these pop up from time to time. That's really good. That's that's a lot of gems for the moderate amount you're paying. But if you want to play free-to-play, there are some free-to-play decks which are really good, don't get me wrong. Like, there are some really good free-to-play decks. But for the most part, you know, every now and then I'm tempted and I just spend like 40 bucks. It's not too bad. But that's like my own money that I've made off of YouTube, so it's not that big of a deal. But sometimes I just like, I don't want to spend money. Why is it making me do this? But again, in the same regard, you can, by all means, just be good at ranked, have a meta deck, and... you know, rank all the way up to diamond, and then you're sorted. It used to just be plat, but now it's like diamond, so there's a lot more gems you get for, you know, winning. But yeah, as you can see down here, you can like dismantle a bunch of cards. The only one that's really annoying is ultra rares. They are really hard to sort of get your hands on. And so if there's a deck of literally only ultra rares, which doesn't really happen, it really hurts. It really, really hurts. I'm not gonna lie. but that does, as I said before, it just doesn't happen often, so you don't have to worry about it too much. We're just going to put Danger Thunderbird up to 3. I would prefer Danger Bigfoot, and I'm going to show you why we can't run Danger Bigfoot. Because Danger Bigfoot is an ultra rare. Why? I don't know. I've been playing since sophomore year of high school, so since 2012. We're still playing around 2017-ish, because I spent way too much money on it. Yeah, that's card games in general. I have a deck in high school that my friends wanted to play because it was always won in an annoying way. I see. You are playing Mystic Mind Burn of Magic the Gathering. I like it. If you don't know what Mystic Mind is, it's painful. Who is this handsome angel? Well, you are right about 2 of those things. It is me, the Jetmans. How are you doing, man? It's good to see you. I may be handsome, and I may be an angel. But that does... Yeah, you can say it. Alright, I'm fine with it. It's Min. Min's lovely. Min, you're lovely. You can say what you want. I'm good, I'm good. How are you? So-so. I'm alright. You know, things are rough, but I'm trying my best. Oh, we're going against a Numeron player. I lose. Numerons are really good. If they're playing Numerons, I will let them, like, play. Because then you can see why they're good. But for the most part, if they're playing Numerons, there isn't much I can do here. You can take my water from, that's fine. I mean, that hurts, but that's fine. I'm going to put you in defense mode. So that way... I guarantee they're playing Numerons. Okay, we got Owner's Seal. That's not too bad. We're going to set our Maxi. That's a bad play, but like they're Numerons. I guarantee they're playing Numerons. Which is a deck where they just activate a card and then they can just attack the game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Graphics kind of have come a long way. They have. Look at that. That's a bird. Then you got Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Look at her. That's a puppy spirit. It's great. Look at that thing. It's great. No, you may not. You can banish the 10 cards, but you're not drawing cards. I'm sorry. It's not happening. I do like Yu-Gi-Oh! a lot. I have a deck in the real world, but it's packed to go to a tournament tomorrow, so... I have multiple decks, actually, in the real world. But I just love to play. Is that what you're ending on? No. You're joking. Get off it. Stop it. Get some health. I don't know what to do. Multiple decks and yet no houses. I need to move to Canada for a house, okay? I could Kaiju Slumber. But that kind of hurts me a bit. When I can just attack and do a bunch of damage here. Why didn't he summon a monster? I could have just Raggly Belly on and won. I'm gonna just punch with Maxi. I'm gonna just do the 1000. That's fine. If he had summoned a monster, even set a monster, I could Kaiju over it, Owner's Seal, evenly matched. Sure, you can get rid of my Maxi. Good card. Good card. Glad you played it. Ten out of 10 use of evenly matched. Yes, he summoned a monster! Yes! It's a monster! We love to see it. Now just do nothing else. He's playing Zodiacs. That's alright. Zodiacs are strong. Yay! So, I'm playing a deck that just, like, 100% revolves around my opponent doing something. If my opponent doesn't do something, I'm just like... I can't do anything. And it's great. How's he going to attack over that? Is he actually going to? Oh, direct attack. It's okay. He loses next game. He's probably going to make Zeus, would be my guess. Does he make Zeus? He battled, so he should make Zeus. Which no one knows what Zeus is because they probably never played Yu-Gi-Oh. This is Zeus. If a XYZ monster attacks, yada yada, it allows you to more or less you can wipe the field. He's not making Zeus. He's making. Oh, he's gonna make Big Zeus. The do things or else deck. Yeah, literally. That's my deck. It's a going second kaijus, which kaijus are legitimately just. Nice big monster you got there. Put it in the graveyard. I'll summon my monster over it. She's not strong, but I don't care. And then when they have their strong monster, you know, they have their weaker monster, I can summon my big boy and I can attack. It's great. That's the deck. I think he's just he's attacked, so now he's just going to summon a bunch of XYZs and then go into Zeus. Which is funny because I can just kaiju it and then he doesn't get the effect. And the effect of Zeus is, I don't know if you didn't read it, but basically at any point that he can change an effect to, he can just attach to, because that's how Ixies work. You have to detach materials, which is cards that you use to make the card. So you have like a limited amount of uses on that card to then basically just wipe the field. That's how it works. This one just pops a monster, which I'm not scared of. So I don't really care about that one. If he does that, that just slows me down a little bit, if I'm being honest. Which is what he's doing. He's popping it. Does he go into Zeus? Please go into Zeus. Think about this, though. This deck was actually tier 0 in 2017? Or 18? 2017. Taking out all their life points is how to win, right? He's going into Zeus. No, he's not. What? Zodiac players. Yes, if you remove their life points, you win. If they run out of cards and they attempt to draw, then you win. If you draw pieces of Exodia, you use a specific card called Nobunaga, which is a reptile. There's a lot of different win conditions, but for the basics, yes. If you reduce someone's life points to 0, you win. Yeah, there you go. There he is. He has a Royal Rare Zeus? Dude, this boy a whale. I want to do it to him. What's stopping you from... Well, one, if you go first, you can't attack. You can't enter your battle phase. And if you go second, you can't just attack the opponent. You have to destroy their monsters first. And they have also spells, traps, you name it. Oh, we had an evenly matched. Wow. Good card. Glad you said it. Nice Zeus. Boo earns. I'll take my monster back, please. It legitimately just doesn't matter what he's summoned. Like, I don't know what to tell you. If it can be tributed, which most monsters can, like I'd say a good 98% of monsters can be tributed, then I can just tribute over to Owner's Seal and attack. Like, this deck is slow, but people hate it. Because, like, they spend their entire turn making all these monsters. And it's like, my deck's just about getting over it. And it's great. This is great. He's just gonna scoop. He's alt F forward. Is he almost dead? Yeah, he's at 1400. He's alt F forward. You can tell, because it's, like, flashing up the top here. But... he wants... Oh, he's playing Tri-Brigades as well. We love to see it. Go ahead, you can Nerval. That's fine. I don't have an action hand. We love to see this. I love it when this happens. But yeah, recently I haven't been able to fall asleep until about 6. Laying in bed, hate it, not gonna lie. Because I got COVID. And ever since then, my panic disorder has been, like, really bad. But other than that, it's not been too bad to me. It's just because of COVID that it got, like, really, really bad. And then I got the flu. Yeah. So he's almost dead, but at the end of the day, life points don't necessarily matter. If you have like 100 life points or 1 life point, you can still win the game. It's only when you don't like have 0 that you lose. So 1 life point, not a big deal. If you can't like beat them in 1 turn, it normally means that like you need to play a bit better. I feel that, yeah, it's bad at the moment for me, but it's okay. I don't mind it because like at the moment my panic disorder is calm. I'm okay, and I'm living in the moment. I don't need to think about like my next panic episode. But hopefully it's in my adrenal glands or my thyroid gland, because that is actually fairly repairable. If it's in my brain, I'm stuck with it for the rest of my life. If it's in my head, though, as in like thoughts, then yeah, that's kind of whatever. That's like therapy and I'll be fine, but it's not. They've identified it's fairly chemical. Because my body is more or less always full of adrenaline, which is a pain in the ass, but that's how it goes. He's going to try Brigade Revolt as soon as I try to go into... But I have 3 board clears, bro. So we're gonna... I'm gonna Raigeki, because then he's gonna be tempted to board clear. He's gonna be tempted to try Brigade Revolt. He's gonna activate the effect. Bum 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 bum. Why isn't this epic music playing when I'm at locals? Like just there, like I need this playing in my head when I'm sitting there, you know, and I've got a no, I'm about to attack the game. That's epic. Why do you do that? Oh, Noble is affecting Grave. Does Noble have a Grave effect? He has a Grave effect. Where's Tri-Brigade Revolt? Because I know he has it set. Which he's playing Tri-Brigade, some other deck apparently. I don't know what other deck he was playing. Oh yeah, Zoo. So Zoo Tri-Brigade. So Tri-Brigade Revolt is... Special summon a number of your beast. God, I can't fucking read this card. And yes, I am Googling a card currently. He's using Tri-Brigade Revolt. I don't really care. Special summon a number of your beast, beast warrior, and wing beast that are banished from your graveyard, begin to negate their effects. Then immediately after the effects revolves, link summon 1 Tri-Brigade link monster using only the monsters you control. Only those monsters. You can activate 1 Tri-Brigade Revolt per turn. I'm not really too afraid of that. Because it's one of those things where it's like, I can still punch him really hard. Which is game, so that's kind of whatever. Is kind of whatever. So he's going to summon a bunch of nonsense, then he's going to go into 1 link monster. There is too many ways of summoning in this game. If you are a new person to Yu-Gi-Oh! And you want to start, good luck. I would teach you, but I suggest just playing speed duels, getting used to that, and then learning from that. Because there is a lot to learn. And playing with friends before you go to any local tournament. But in saying that, I really like it when I see someone completely new at locals. Because it means I'm like, oh no, you can't do that, you can't do that. But like, and then, you know, you teach them. You teach them how to play the game. And it's really nice. Hi, Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, would like to speak to you. I would like my monster back, please. I believe Tri-Brigade is a hard once per turn, so I win. No, I don't. I don't win yet. He's annoyed right now. He just, like, his whole, like, he's just tapped out. He's like, fuck this, man. What is this deck? Go on second kaijus, man. It's great. This is, like, heavily anti-meta. Nothing really, like, special about it, though. You just tribute their monsters. That's about it. And a lot of decks out there need their monsters on field to work. So it's like... My favorite part is a fractal. I wish I had an ashes ring. That really sucks. But my favorite part is when they summon like a whole board, and I just get rid of the key pieces, and then I activate Owner's Seal, and then I get those monsters back, and then I attack the game. Is very nice. I want to play this in the real world, but it's a little expensive. Little expensive. Because if I open... This guy's taking so long, I could legitimately... when you go to tournaments, do people typically stick into one deck, or do you have to mix it up? You mix it up. You mix it up. Decks can be expensive, but for the most part, you want to mix it up. Because if you just stick with one deck, people know what you're playing, they know what you like to play. And also, like, new meta decks come out, new cards get printed, so some decks are better than others. And then, you know, a better, more power-correct version of that deck will come out, so you got to play that deck if you want to, you know, compete at the highest level. Which, if you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I do, you want to at least compete at the highest level, because then you get these special packs from tournaments called OTS packs, and they can have ultimate rares in them, which sell for a pretty penny. So, if you're going to a locals, you're spending the $10 to enter, you want to do well, so you can get that at least. He's going to pop on one of my monsters, but I don't think he wins here. eBay... He might, though. I don't know what else he has in his hand. He can attack, I don't mind. Because if I draw to Owner's Seal, I just win. So I don't really mind. I'm legitimately tapped out on eBay right now. Like, I don't know, care. Okay, so I legitimately can get copies of Owner's Seal. Look at this. I can't show you, apparently. What? Oh, it's below it, that's why. There you go, look at that. Owner's Seal, $3.40p at her price. You love to see it. If this card sucks, I cry. Oh, this card's great. I win. I just win. I'm going to activate this just in case he has a negate, because he might have a negate. So I'm going to try and bait it out first. He has the response, which means he probably has a negate. Either way, I win, because that... So if he lets me get the kaiju, I'm going to get the biggest kaiju I got, tribute over his monster, and attack. So he has to negate something here, or he loses. He has no other option. Like, he has to negate something. Or he loses. So... And that's why he's taking so long, because he's like, if I don't negate this, I lose. And he's right, he does. So we're going to special summon this. We're going to get rid of that guy. He can have Gamseal. Now, he will have a response here. At least he should. So that does something. I can't remember what Tri-Brigade Shrek does. If this guy's under the graveyard, you can have one Beast Warrior from your main deck to your hand whose level is less or equal to the number of banished beasts. That's fine. Legitimately, I went to 3 locals last week. And I just grabbed 3 structure decks, right? And I went 2-2 both, like, all days. Which means I won 2 and I lost 2. Which is a fucking meme. That I just grabbed like 3 decks and like literally a budget decks and just did well. Yeah, see, he scooped. He knew he lost. He had to negate that, and even if he didn't, I had a follow-up in hand, so he lost. Tri-Brigade ain't shit. I lost to Tri-Brigade, and the only reason I say that is because I lost to Tri-Brigade at locals. But like, Tri-Brigade ain't shit. Alright? Tri-Brigade ain't shit. But yeah, I could legitimately play this deck in the real world. I would like to. But I would play the better version of it, with 3 Bigfoots instead of 3 Thunderbirds. Because for some reason this game is like cost more. But I'm tempted, because I have like legitimately most of these cards. I have Ash, I don't have KT Waterfront. I need another Alpha. And I'd probably run 3 to be honest. Because it's a good card, but probably at 2 anyway, just because 2's good. I could run 3 Super Polys as well. I could run Draglabellion. I have Draglabellion. I don't have a Zeus. I could buy a Zeus. Legitimately, let's have a look at how much this deck would cost. He's playing Invoked! No. 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 You may not. No, you may not add Invocation to your hand. No. He's gonna have it in his hand anyway, just you watch. No, he doesn't. The bricked Invoked player. You love to see it. You love to see it. I will give you a Gam Seal. Get rid of Alistair. I don't have something to beat over that with. But I do not care. I am simply going to beat over your monster. I am simply going to destroy both our kaijus, get 3 counters, pass turn. That's all I need to do here. I mean, that sucks. That's just what happens when you draw 2 of the same kaiju in this deck, because you kind of need to draw one of the good ones. But next turn, I can just add whatever kaiju I want to my hand, so I'm not hurting. He can have Magical Meltdown. I'm going to Ash that. You may not. Can you tell I played against a lot of these decks? And now he ends his turn, because he can't do anything. Lightning Storm. Oh man, he's gonna crack. Oh, I got this on the field. Feels bad. Feels bad, dude. Destroy it. Negate it. Please. Please. Oh, I cry. I'll add that to my hand. I really want Owner's Seal. Because, like, the whole point of this deck is they play the game, they make a board, I just summon things onto their board. And then I activate Owner's Seal and attack. That's my win condition. That or Draglabellion. Like, you should have multiple win conditions, but normally all that is similar. Not like the same. Alpha's a good one. Alpha's a good card. I can also add another kaiju to my hand. That card, please negate it. Please negate my goddamn card. I want you to do it. Please. I can tell you're playing. Yes, good. I'm glad. I played for a while. I know what a lot of these cards do. Well, that's a good card. I'm going to set that. And we're going to add another kaiju to our hand. Because I want to draw into Owner's Seal. I shouldn't do this too much because Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. And that'll just, like, turn it off. Which I kind of need that spell. Please negate it. Dog, come on. Just negate and destroy it. Be very happy. I will add this to hand. That way I can interrupt a Kaiju Slumber twice, and I won't be doing this anymore. Ugh. I'll probably be going to sleep around 5 AM. That's what I'm hoping for. Because I gotta get up at like 2 PM at least tomorrow to make it locals. Which is funny, because I wake up and I go right there. Lightning Storm. Yes! Go ahead. Please, I want to Lightning Storm you. Sorry, I've got to use my effect, though. Which just... Thank you for the 2 counters, I appreciate it. Ecclesia! Yes! I don't think this deck can OTK. Like, well. He has Dogmatic Punishment. Good card. 1500, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Ugh. Kyoto Waterfront. Nice. I'm not going to activate that. Kind of just isn't needed. I'll go for that. Then I'll go Game Seal the Sea Turtle Kaiju. Does Dogmatica Punishment target? Dogmatica Punishment. That's a pretty cheap card, actually. Got him. Target one face-up monster. Yes. Target one face-up monster. I can negate that. Because if he targets one of my cards, it genuinely does. Oh, wait. No, I forgot about that.
I am what you call skill issue.
God, fucking Gamer Seal always fucks me over. That's fine. I still have 3, so I can still attack. If he tries to Dogmatica Punishment, I can stop it. I genuinely forgot about that. Droplets. That hurts. That's not too bad, though, because like he can't like attack for game off of this. Because he's playing this deck. He also does get a negate on board, though. That sucks. But it doesn't hurt too much, really. Ice Dragon's Prison. I'm gonna banish my Ash. What? Oh, target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your field, but it's effectively negated. Then you can banish one monster from both players' fields that have the same type as each other. Ice Dragon's Prison, actually good. Is that all you're doing? Okay. That sounds good to me. Oh! I like cards. I like cards. May I have my card back, please? Thank you. I love Lava Golem beat. Just like stops right there. I do burn though, but I kill him in 3 turns, so I'm not hurt too bad. I burn for 1,000. He has to stop the attack. Dogmatica Punishment. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that. How close would you say the action speed in this game similar to IRL games like Alone or Tony? It depends. In the real world, you can kind of just do what you want to a certain extent. So it's like, you know, like I don't really know how to describe it. Let me just set my Super Poly, because he might summon something stupid. Like a lot of this stuff does happen, but a lot of the time, if someone's been like state, you more or less just sort of go, oh, you've been there, cool. And you just sort of accept it, and then they have a really good deck because it's what they took to state. Or it'll be something like, which is weird because over here we call it like something else other than state, which is weird. Why are you just doing 1,000 damage? That's fine. Main phase 2, end phase. You're not gonna activate Invocation? You sure about that? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, take my Lightning Storm, that's fine. I just burn those because I don't want him to have them. Because now he doesn't have Alice the Invoker. He can Invocation, though. What's the significance of a summon a monster? What's the significance of summoning a monster on their side of the field? In my deck, it's a big deal. Because I need them to summon a monster so I can summon a monster. Because my monster tributes their monsters to summon a monster. That's basically the whole shebang. If he summons Alice the Invoker, I actually just win. He summoned Alice the Invoker. Yeah, he's kind of silly. Feels good to just be good at game. You can only activate one invocation per turn. He can, however, put Ask the Invoker back into his hand. Oh no, he can invocation because he invocated last time. Which is what he's going to attempt to do. Is that a level 8? Does that? Huh. Are we GG easy clap? Probably not. Probably not. He's going to bring out another Makaba and beat over my monster. Which is fine. That's not too bad. It depends on what I draw, really. Effects. Negated. Select a card to destroy. We're going to destroy... He can negate that, so I'm going to try that. Does he activate... Oh, he can Makaba response because he has a monster in hand. Makes sense. Does that negate and destroy? That's the only monster he can attack over. So that's not too bad. No, that's fine. I don't think this is a GG easy clap. How are you going to battle phase here? Do I not... Ah, that's right. Right, see, that's game. GG easy clap for him. I popped the super volley at the wrong time. Elysium would have been better, but I don't have Elysium. Because then I could have waited to pop the super volley. Let's have a look. Invoked. This is the better card here. Invoked Elysium, which is just an invoked monster plus a monster that was special summoned from the extra deck. Which means I could have had it just set and waited. Because when they activated the other invocation, they brought out another Makaba. I could have just chained Super Poly, turned them both into this, which would have been the better target. Sadly, though, I didn't have access to that because that
is an ultra rare.
And that costs money. Atako is displeased. I am displeased too. But that's okay. I probably should have put it in defense. Nah. I had a follow-up. Overall, I think I did as well as I could have. I was kind of playing with it at one point, to be fair. Ugh. This is a bot, I think. This is a bot, I think. Because he has Rescue Rabbit, an Asian name, and a player profile. Good game? It was a very good game. I don't think either of us played that badly. I think I could have played it better. But overall, I think I did okay. For instance, well, I mean, I did make the mistake of activating it under Game Seal, the Sea-Tail Kaiju. I should not have done that. That was stupid. I should have activated my other Kyoto so it removed the counters, so then I could have done that play. That was definitely a very skill issue with me. I could have been a bit better about that. We're about to get some pre-roll ads. I hope you all know this. Can I up the timer so it's like you don't see them as often? Because they're a pain in the butt. But I'm just like playing Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment, so my brain's in the Yu-Gi-Oh brain. So when I go to sleep, I dream about Yu-Gi-Oh, and then when I wake up, I'm ready to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm always ready to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I've always got my deck in my box. I've always got my dual disc on my arm. Always ready. Speaking of which, how much is a dual disc? Like, I've got one, but I don't have, like, the GX one. That's the one I really want. Dual disc. eBay. I think this guy is AFK. Yeah, it's a bot. I'm like 50% sure this is a bot. So we're going to look over here. Wow. But what if I wanted the GX one? I watch too much Twitch, so I just give Twitch Turbo my monies. Twitch Turbo. Fair. That's what you should do, though, to be fair. Wait, you can get a Jade Yuki figurine? I want. Load. Yo, that's $1,000 though. I want more pictures. God, that's a nice figurine. $1,000 though is a bit much. I'm sure you could find it somewhere for like a bit more, like less than that, realistically, couldn't you? Because the one guy selling it for that much is a bit much. This though, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want. Because this you definitely wouldn't be able to find anywhere. This was a toy that came out like so long ago. Used good condition. Yeah, I can tell it's in good condition. Look at that thing. Look at that. That's nice, man. I want that so badly. I'm going to add that to my watch list. You know what? I'm going to send this to Moki and be like, that's my birthday present. This is what I want. But let's look at how, like, okay, so if I wanted to, I just need to know, does anyone play with those up? That's what every person who, like, is so, like, is new asks. And I want to say yes, but no, they don't. I'm sorry. I wish they did. I wish they did. I wish they did. We would need like actual ones made by Konami that we could like use sleeves in and it would identify the card. Very non-pride of them. It is very non-pride of them. I wish they were more pride, if I'm being honest. This looks like another bot. Yeah, they forced me to go first as well. Miss Piggy is throwing it the first bricks at Stonewall. The one thing I do like about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Konami is that they're very LGBTQA plus and ZXY, JKWX, the rest of it. Because I don't know how much there is now. I know there's a lot. And we're accepting of everyone. I love it. They're very accepting of that. And that makes me happy. Because it's like... Because for some reason in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community, at a lot of like local levels, a lot of people like to use a lot of homophobic slurs, and which isn't cool. And legitimately, you can report it straight to Konami, and then that place can no longer run tournaments. So that's awesome. Konami's very cool about the entire thing. And I love them. I love them to bits. And then it spreads that that place doesn't have, you know, packs anymore. Because they can still technically host tournaments, right? But it's not like OTS supported ones. And that's the whole reason you go, right? So if they don't have OTS to packs, no one wants to go. And as they shouldn't. Why would I want to go to a place that doesn't have OTS packs? I'm not going to get my ultimate rare. But yes, Min, I'm a Yu-Gi tuber now. I'm going to go collect a bunch of OTS packs and I'm going to open them on the channel. Just do what? It's going to be poggers. Pop off Konami besties. You love to see it. You do. This is a bot, so we're chilling. So I need like 3 of these. I love that. I love it too. It's nice to see. Legitimately, I went into the locals last Thursday. I sat down, and there was this aggressively friendly person, which was a bit much for me, but that's just me. It was a bit much for me, because I get that with anyone. If someone just comes up to me and says hello, like out of the blue, it will always make me feel like weird, because I have like trust issues, right? But they were a lovely person. They were like very, very lovely. And they, you know, asked if I wanted to duel, and I said, yes. Yes, I would. And they were trans, and they were lovely. And I fucking love that. That I was able to find someone who is very happy with who they are. And it was great. I had fun. And I think they did too. They were playing Trickstars and Madolches, and I was for it. I was for it. I only like worked out they were trans when I like called them by the wrong thing, and they were just like, "Oh, I'm she," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, sorry, you're good." And then I just said they and them from that point onwards. But 99 cents. How much would 2 be? Do I play this deck? Do I do it? I need to know how much alpha goes for, because I'm buying these 3 because I need that for my main deck at the moment. Because I'm getting like 3 for 66, which is really nice. By the way, this is what's happening in game. Nothing. It's a bot. But I need to pay like $3.49 for 1, which isn't too bad for a card. Because, you know, cards get... If I ever see you in public, I'm just going to start screaming at you, pretending I have hearing problems. Why? Why would you do this? How much does Alpha go for? Alpha, the master of beasts. Yay! Oh, $6.50? Let's go. That's cheap as hell. That's cheap as hell. Because we need 2 of these. I have 1. Most difficult fan. Bean, I'll know it's you. General wear, minor warping from humidity, minor edge wear, flat rate shipping. Available using card. That's fine. What the hell you mean? Minor warp? Who the hell cares about warping, dude? Warping is legitimately nothing. This is a bid, though. 1 bid. What's their buy at 9 price? We're going to go over here real quick, though. Fallen of Albaz, though. We're doing good. How do I get back? There we go. Hopefully we get another bot so we can just sit on eBay. We ranked up because of a bot. You'll love to see it. Honestly, I don't mind the bots. And this might sound stupid, because they just mean you rank up for free. And that means you get gems. And I get to tab out and go on eBay and look at cards. Which is what I really want to do. So this has 2 days left. Is that it? That looks like damage to me. Does that look like damage to anyone else? How about a zoom? Yeah, that looks like damage. I don't really care if it's damaged. It's just like, it's damaged. I will give you, that's US. I'm not paying US prices. Stop that. Are they forced me to go first? Why? Why did you do this? Why do you hate me? Flip the coin, boys. Don't take my Ash. Just get rid of Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm is the hit, or Danger Thunderbolt. I don't know. I don't really care. Okay. Actually, no. I can make sure I don't get rid of my Ash now. No maxi for you. Now it's a coin flip. Whatever one I get, I don't care. Yeah, that's fine. It sucks, but it's fine. But I could legitimately play this deck, and that makes me happy. He is also playing the going second deck. If he summons a fucking kaiju, the chains do be making me feel vibes. I like it. What do you play? Infernobles, I'm out. GG. Mostly because I had nothing in it. And he made me go first, and that pissed me off. It's like, I'm not going first deck. Well, it pissed me off in like a joking way. I don't really care. I just, Infernobles, I played against that on the other day, and it was good. Maybe I should have played against it to learn how they play, but could not be bothered. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this one doesn't have any like actual wear on it. It's just warped. Which some people consider warping to be damage. I don't. I don't know why you would consider warping damage. If it's in a sleeve in like a deck, it's not warped. So I don't mind. But it's from the US, dude. I don't want a card from the US. Like, free shipping from Australia. That's not from Australia. It legitimately says it's from the US. I'd have to look later. That's fine. Oh, I have Lightning Storm. Okay. You can pop your card, I guess. Hey, nice card. Sometimes you activate Lightning Storm, sometimes you get Lightning Stormed. That kind of sucks. Imperial Order isn't really a fun card. I spent this evening figuring out how to add pronouns from Illusion Extension into shoutout commands. Fair. Now he gets burnt for a lot though, so that isn't too bad. I'm not hurt. My lava golem. Goodbye. I will just attack. And do damage. Do you have a response, sir? Speaking of which, I am actually studying the policy documents for Yu-Gi-Oh! Trying to become a judge. It's just, the policy documents, there's a lot. So far I'm getting like 70s. Not succeeding, but I'm getting in the 70s. That's okay. It took a couple hours to figure out how to decode the API data and present it nicely, but it did it, and now I feel extra pride in Big Slate. Yes. Yes, you do. I think he OTKs off this. He might. His deck probably can't OTK, if I'm being honest. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. This card is in your hand becomes revealed to the end of your opponent's turn. While this card is revealed by this card, set cards in the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. Why did you activate Imperial Order? If a set trail trap card is activated except during the damage step, you can special summon. You can special summon this card from your hand. Then, if you activate this effect while this card was revealed, you can reveal and set one spell trap card directly from your deck, but banish it during the end phase of the next turn. Progress is progress. Progress is progress. Are they about to DC? Please DC. That made me very happy. I know I shouldn't want that. But please. Challenge Forkshop? Nah, what the hell? I haven't seen you in ages. I know you. You're the trains player. How you been, BB? It's been a while since I played Yu-Gi-Oh! What's if I didn't stop? Like, I played in the remote regionals and YCS over COVID, but I just wasn't streaming. And you can't really stream that anyway, so it's like, man. I guess we do this. Solemn Judgment. Okay. He's burning his life points. I don't think I need to do anything. It's been fine. How have you been? I've been alright. I've always found card games hard to follow. It's a lot of reading comprehension. Reading comprehension, the strategy of which I can barely do one of the three. Yeah. I mean, a little bit. Like, there's a lot you can and can't do. But for the most part, like, you sort of just know what cards do after a while. I legitimately have seen this card, like, twice, so I gave it a read to actually understand it, and I still don't understand it from being honest. He gets one more turn of not having spell cards. As soon as that's up, I can then wipe his field and attack the game. Wait, sorry, I'll be back. Ew, Gru's Kaijus. I'm playing going second kaijus, pork chop. Deal with it. This isn't a toxic deck, this is fun. Don't be mean. I just set Ash. Because if he gets one more turn, he wins. I should draw to my Ash. Alright, heart of the cards. Come on, chat. Draw this card with me. I'll activate it, but it gets no effect. That's fine. Alright. Well, I think we win this one, boys. Because now his Imperial Order's popped. I got one token. Yu-Gi-Oh! Biography when? We'll see. We get it, boys! Get walled on! Let's go! Let's go! No life point damage for me, boys! Oh, fuck off. Oh yeah, that's fine. I cry. I actually cry. He had a set punishment. Yeah, that's G. Wait, you activated this? That's not how that works. You can't really pop that. Does he get the attack off of that? He does. Feels bad. That's rough. Dude, Imperial Order. Best floodgate. It's so good. You know what? There you go. Just put it in. It's like, just run it. I actually have most of these cards. The cards I don't have, I have like 2 of these. I have 2 of these. I have 3 of these. I do not have Lightning Storm. I could get that. That's fine. I have like 500 of these. I have too many of these. I do not have this. I have 3 of those, even though it's expensive. This doesn't actually exist in the TCG. That's fine. Doesn't need to exist. I have Lava Golem. Everyone has Lava Golem. It's a good card. I have 3 of these. That's fine. I can get 2 of those. I have 1. I'd switch this out for Bigfoot if I was actually playing it, because it's 3000 attack. A bit more of a better card. I don't have the Dust Kaiju. How much does the Dust Kaiju go for? Let's say I wanted to build this deck and really mess with some people. Because this would. So let's open up Display Capture, and we want to look up Dust Kaiju. I can get an ultra rare. I can get 3 in bruh, from Canada. I'm not waiting that long to play a deck. I hate it. I hate when that happens. Oh, dude, this is Australian. It's fucking misprinted. I mean, that's fine. It's just like, stop. You know. This is wrong. This is not my card. It's gonna add it to the wrong card. But I could get 3 of these as well. Which I need 3. I need 2 of them, actually. How many do I have? 2 in the deck. I can run 3 Super Polys. And I need Kyoto Waterfront. Kyoto. Did I spell it wrong? Kyoto. Kyoto. I know it's pronounced Kyoto, but it like looks like Kyoto. There you go. Ultra rare mint from the United States. Go yourself. Kindly. Last one, 3 sold. Feels bad. Who's out here buying Kyoto Waterfront? What? Get off it. Why does only one person have this card? I'm not buying one from another cunt. Done. Can't play the deck, boys. I could buy this entire set. Can't play the deck. Don't have Kyoto Waterfront. Not worth. It is not worth it, boys. This we could get. That's I'm not worried about, right? This we could get. Not worried about it. I could even get like 3 from this guy. Not worried about it. I mean, I'm getting this anyway. This ends in like 24 hours. I don't think I'm gonna miss out on that. Magic cards. I don't even know what these do. The Dust Kaiju, I can't actually get. I mean, I can get the Dust Kaiju. What am I on about? I can get the Dust Kaiju. But I can only get 1 Kyoto Waterfront. 1. To be honest, I'd probably want to play Numeron Kaijus anyway. Instead of this meme. If I'm being honest. Which would look something more like if I made Numeron Kaijus. Because that's like pure, that's like 2 going second decks together. Which is really nice. Draco Waking the Dragon. We can remove that. Because I don't play Draco anymore. I mean, I could. I don't want to. It's boring. Dagduck. Copy. Create new. Can I copy one of my decks? I can. Copy deck. And this one will be called Numeron. Okay, so Numerons are these beautiful cards. Numeron. Which just destroy your opponent, and it's really fun. You need at least 2 of each, and the Chaos Gate. because that's for the burn. Is Zexal banned? Is Zexal banned in this? It looks like he's banned. I don't think I'll ever have a Yu-Gi-Oh biography. I'm sorry. Yes, Zexal is currently banned. For good reason. Very good card. Kind of an insane card, honestly. First off, I probably wouldn't run the waterfront anymore. Not much point. Not gonna lie. I'd probably definitely want Numerons. 100%. Which means I'd need to run 3 Numeron cooling. No biggie. Let's go 2 of those. That's part of the deck. You know? You need to run 3 Numeron wall, which I don't actually have the space for. I need to run 2 of each Numeron, because that's just part of it. Exactly. Don't forget. No cards can be added to this extra deck. What do you mean no cards can be added to this? I can only have 15 anyway. Get off it. Get off it. I'll get rid of that. I don't need to play against Blue Eyes. That's kind of a fine beat stage in game. Beat stage in game? What stage? What stage do you want me to beat? And I'll do it. I'll get him. I'll get him. Just you watch. I'll fuck him up. Fuck this shit up. And I need a Chaos Gate. Not gonna lie, if this was what I was playing, there is no point running the Super Polys. I mean, beat hard stage. I am beating hard stage. As you can see, we're playing Numerons. Numerons are good. Owner Seal, you kind of need. But probably not for this deck. You need Numeron Network, because that's like the field spell. Is set rotation banned? It is banned in this, okay. Terra. Raigeki and Lightning Storm, just nice. Just real nice, honestly. Just good cards. If we're going second, Lava Golem, love the card. Not needed, not necessary, not very essential. Not gonna lie. Zeus is nice for this, though, not gonna lie. Because worst case scenario, you make Zeus. And that's nice. What? Number recall. No thanks, dog. This is a budget deck as well, which is interesting. That Numerons are a budget deck. But they are, because to play the deck, you only really need Numeron Network, Numeron Calling, Numeron Wall. Kinda it, really. I'm tempted to remove the Super Polys just because it isn't really that great. Because I don't have the space for a lot of targets. Honest truth. And instead just go for like 2 drags because 1 could get negated. And then another gate because that could do something. Or instead we could go for like a link. A link 4. No. Link 4. A link 4. There's not actually that many link 4s out there. Wow. I'm surprised. We got Boral Sword. Obviously access code would be the choice. Yeah, access code. That's like the obvious choice. I have feet. What now, internet?
What now? You found out. I have feet. What of it?
So the basic premise is, if you're going second, you got the numerons, so you attack. Worst case scenario, you just summon over their monsters and attack. Does it work? I don't know. I don't have the super res for this, or this, and I don't have the ultimate res, the ultra res for this. So we're not going to be doing that. Unless I've got 700 gems, which I don't. I cry. Every time. I could try and like, but this is probably what I would play in the real world. Because I can play this in the real world and it'd be funny. Could I actually play this in the... I need the lightning storms. I would need another alpha. And I'd need a Zeus, but I could actually play this. Waifu deck? Talking about Sky Strikers? Legit, people realizing this archetype has a 16-year-old girl and they run. There are some people who get way too attached to this deck. There's a lot of weird jokes to be made about Sky Striker Ace Ray. This deck was played so much in 2019. You have no idea. It's so stupid. I hate it with a passion. It's still relatively okay as well, which is why I hate it. Nah, it's fine. Sky Strike is like just another deck that you can... It's not like impossible to beat either. For the most part, like one Lightning Storm ruins a lot of their stuff. An Imperial Order, just they can't do anything because their deck is entirely spells. Anti-Spell Fragrance, they can't do anything because their deck is entirely spells. Yeah, that's about it, really. Either way, Chaos Gate, I would need another one of these because I've only got one. But this is a fairly cheap card, so I'm not too worried about that. For level 2 monsters. Using... Yep, you control as material. Its material, if this card is XC summoned, banish all monsters on the field. Once per turn during your next standby phase after this card was banished, you can special summon this banished card. Then, if Numeron Network is on your field zone, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the combined attack of all banished XYZ monsters. So, more or less, you summon this out, gets it banished, and then you do 4,000 damage to your opponent on the second turn after you've attacked with all the Numeron gates, which ends up for about 8,000.
I'm sure so you can... Fuck!
Why is the animations not working? Someone, thank you for the follow. Oh, I just didn't see it. It lagged. Spriggan864, are you a Spriggan player? Good on you. Honestly, Spriggan's awesome. I like Spriggans. What's up? What's up to you, mains? What's up to you? Look at my mess. This is what's up. Look at this mess, which I can't even play. Because I need like 90... that I'm not too bad about. That I'm not too bad. If I go over to... Actually, I could play it. Maybe I could. It's a pain in the butt. Good. I'm half off. Half off. Life's being life. You know how it be. But I'm positive. And that's what matters. I could get rid of this Ecclesia. And then I could get a Numeron Wall. Access Code Talker. But let's go. I can't even use Access Code Talker very well. Because it's like... I have nothing to banish. Spriggan is something on my list of making someday. I'm glad. I'm glad. Spriggans are funny. Spriggans are great. I could probably go for Transcode Talker. Spriggan. No, I should have level 3 to make. So then I can just go level 3 into 4. What's a good level 3? I could just dismantle these. I could. I don't need like more than like 2 of these. I also don't need these. That was just for the funnies. Why did I dismantle both of those? I'm using that in the other deck. Whatever. Spriggan, but not now though. I get you. I get you. I don't play many things. I'm finna make use ticks. I don't even know what the hell that is. Let me look. Oh, it's a control deck. By the Big Dipper, which lies in the Constellar. Ah. What is their playing style? I can focus on using high-level monsters with quick effects, special summon themselves from their hand, and special summoning their archetypal synchro monsters through an unusual mechanism that uses the level differences between tuners and non-tuners. This resembles the anime and video game Dark Synchro Summon, but not an exact replica of it. Okay. I don't really get it, but fair enough. Illegal level 1 synchro plays. Ah. I see. Well, that's how you win tournaments, though. Like, you just bring something that no one expects. I don't need Pot of Prosperity anymore because I'm not playing Draco. I will not play Draco again. I'm sick of playing that deck. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not playing Draco. Who's a what's it anime? There's a few animes. There's a few. There's a few. There was one I wanted to play. Wait, watch. One that's coming out that I want to watch. And I'm not an avid anime watcher or anything like that. But there's one I do want to watch. And it's called... My Ex is My Stepmother's Daughter. And that sounds hilarious. So I'm going to watch it. That is all. My friend turns a variant of it that can make Obelisk first turn. That's pretty good. If Obelisk was as good as he was in the anime, I would be like, damn, that's really good. But he doesn't, sadly. He doesn't have that much strength, which is sad. He really should. I'll go Nightmare Phoenix as I can pop. Like, that's just very generic. But it's not at all that, though. Sounds like... I know what it sounds like. I know what it sounds like, mean. Look, I'm the one who said it. I know what it sounds like, right? But that doesn't mean it is that. Okay, okay. It's just, like, good. If I wanted that, I'd go for Secret Class, let's be honest. I could get rid of my Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. I don't use it at all. I could get rid of my Moyu. Let's get rid of my Moyu. I'm not going to play Sword Souls. I would play them in the real life. Wouldn't play them in this. Not going to lie. It's not really worth it. I don't need a singular Veiler. I don't need a microcoder. I can now have an access code token. I've watched way worse. Haven't we all? Haven't we all? This is the problem I have with, like, this one specifically. It's like, oh, I'm not going to play Sword Souls. I don't need a Baron. I'm not going to play this deck anymore. I don't need a DPE. I don't need a Verte. Next minute, you come back and you want to play that deck, and now you can't because you don't have the cards because you wanted to... Painful. I hate it. I don't hate it. It's just annoying. Because, like, why doesn't Konami just give me more gems? You know? Could you say it one more time? I didn't get the first time. What, you mean... Oh, you mean Secret Class? Is that what you want to play? Is that what you want to watch? It's good. It's weird. But it's funny. I think the fact that it's funny... Because, like, that's the thing about... Like, look, this is a weird conversation. But the thing about hentai is that, like, if it isn't funny, there's nothing to keep you interested once the sex is gone. Did you just dismantle DPE to make Neuron Network? I did. Because I don't want to play DPE currently. And I want to play Neurons. I want to play this mess. So yes, I did. I dismantled DPE to make Neuron Network. Just stop, please. Ugh. It's late. Wow. I know. I don't care. The reality is that if I wanted another one, I would just spend like $200 and I would get another one. Like, if I desperately wanted to play that deck, I would do that. Right now, I'm just looking for things to scrap. And I can't find anything. There's no ultra rares that I can scrap that I don't also want to play. Which is sad. Just to play this mess. Which is sad. Guess we can't play it, boys. I'm crying. Actually crying. Could I get more? I don't know. Is regular kaijus unaffected? I don't know. This deck is legitimately just like attack for game. That's it. Might as well get that back. There are so many Blue Eyes players. I might as well. Alright, we're going back to playing our cringy kaiju deck. That for some reason is gonna get us to Diamond. It's gonna get us to Diamond, boys. Just you watch. Losing, I'll lose a rank. Really? I lost one. Damn. That's harsh, man. But I get it. Real talk, I'm just playing because I have locals tomorrow. That's all. I'm going to locals. I'm going to have a good day. And I just want to be warmed up for tomorrow. Summon a monster. Summon a monster. Summon... Give me Lightning Storm. Just do it for me, please. That's not lightning. Oh, that is a monster, though. In my defense, I can interrupt your Kaiju Slumber on that. And this is like my only option, given he hasn't summoned a monster. Summon limit. That's fine. That affects you more than it affects me, dog. Have a game seal. Because this all counts as like one summon. What deck is he playing? Is he playing True Draco? Because that's something I would... No, he's playing Eldritch. Who would have guessed? That's fine. You can have your Golden Lord. That doesn't attack over my monster, and I contribute it when you get the destruction effect, yada yada. Put another monster on field so I can Lava Golem. Please. I'd appreciate that. Please do that. You know what my favorite part about Eldritch is that you can put the Golden Lord into the trains because he's a level 10. You can make trains. Golden Boy make train. You can barely see the field spell, which is depressing. But I need to be big. I need to be big. He just goes in defense, yeah. Could I crop some of this, actually? I could crop it. There must be a crop. Filters. Crop. That's a bit much. That's fine. You still can't see what card's there. If I crop more, though, it's kind of a bit much. There you go. Now you can do a cast, right? Oh wow, own a seal. Please do that. Please do that. That's fine. Boys, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. I will add the dust kaijus. Do we tell him?
I would like my monster back, please. Please give me my monster.
I love this fucking deck. You wanna know the funny thing about that? About me scrapping that for Numerons? Is I legitimately have a DP in the real world. Don't use it. I do not use it. I used it when it was good. But then Verte got banned. So now I just don't play it. Keep in mind, I also scrapped a Baron de Fleur for it.
And that's the funny. There's big funny.
Is someone gonna tell him? Can someone tell him that he doesn't want to destroy my lava golem here? Because then I take damage. But not only that, like, even if he does that, I can still kaiju over his monster. Someone tell him. He doesn't know. Can we get some Pepe loss in the chat?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. Eldritch is such a bad matchup against this for some reason. And I have no fucking clue why. Like, it's just because here, like, he can't do anything about it. He has, like, he just doesn't summon enough monsters to do anything about it, I guess. And even when he does, it doesn't matter. He just gets beaten over. And I'm not saying that, like, because the thing is, I've beaten Eldritch every time I've played against it with this deck. And it's a going first deck. And mine's a going second deck. So it's like, how? What is happening here? I'm literally just playing a game and he doesn't have a choice in the matter. You can Solemn Judgment though, that's fine. Why do they always do that? It's like, you know I can just summon another one, right? Like... Solemn Judgment it as well, go ahead. Like, it doesn't matter. You just took so much life points for no reason. If he doesn't have a follow-up, he just loses. Why would you Judgment that? Like, what? That's fine. I can get a draw off that, though. So I will. Unless he has an Ash, which I don't think Eldritch players actually play Ash. Which is dumb. Especially in Maxi format.
Always play Ash in Maxi format.
Thank you. I will take my draw. Kyoto Waterfall. That's okay. That's not great, but it's okay. Kaijus, man. I love them. You can have your pot of extravagance. Eldritch can actually play pot of extravagance. They don't use their extra deck, like, at all. I like how everyone just wants, like, prefers pot of prosperity at the moment. Makes me happy. You gonna put it in defense mode, dude? So I can put a kaiju over it? And make you cry? Because the thing, like, none of their floodgates really do much to me. Oh, does that do something to me? Not really. I can just kaiju it. There's only like 2 kaijus that just like I would like to draw next turn. If he's gonna pop my kaiju, I don't really mind. When Destiny Hero destroy a Phoenix Enforcer ain't shit. I got a draw off the top, and that was Waterfront, which does suck. But as long as like my next draw is something decent, I kind of win. He's doing really well though with what he has. I won't lie. Like he's sort of getting stopped at every turn, and he's still like just like I will make this work. You know, so he might end up winning if I draw badly, which would be the first Eldritch player I lost to, which is wild to me because Eldritch normally destroys me with every deck I play, and it's weird that this one just nope. Why is... I guess they only really like summon like one monster. So if you just kaiju it, it's kind of stopped, right? I guess that makes sense. Owner Seal. Okay. That's pretty pog. That's a pretty decent top deck. Oh, he's popping. That is a smart choice. He should pop. No, he loses. What? Don't do that. I think he may have fucked himself. It depends on what he has set, but he may have just threw. Did he throw? Yeah, no, he hasn't thrown. That's weird. He's gonna put it in defense, right? Yeah. Like the bitch you are. No, my chicken. What happened, Bean? I think I might lose here. I think I should have summoned over the DP first. Skill drain. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? He's dropping my attack down, sure. And then he gets his thing back. Is that game? I think so, yeah. That feels like game. Yeah, first Eldritch player to win. Well, to be fair, it's mostly because of DPE. But that doesn't matter. That's 5,000. Boss killed my chicken. Rough. Yeah, he wins. I should have kaiju the DPE so I wouldn't have a response. He played that really smart. I'm still surprised that Eldritch has such a bad matchup against this, though. Like, out of every deck I've played against, this is the only one that's, like, done something. I've been demoted to a lower rank. Ouchie, wouchie. What is his deck? I'll have a look. He's playing 45 cards. Man really doesn't want to draw his bricks. 1 Lava Golem, 1 Kaiju, 2 of this fucking thing, which can just... I don't even know. I've seen it twice now. 1 Evenly. Evenly Mesh is a super rare? What? Evenly matched is a super rare. What? You're kidding. How is this a super rare? Bruh. I'm actually spooked. How is evenly matched a super rare? That is such a good card. I mean, I'm grateful, don't get me wrong, but that's just like a clear misinterpretation of a card's strength. It's like best card of the floor mat currently. Or one of the best hand traps of the floor mat at least. Like, it's that good. What are people thinking? Say, ah, yes. Spoopy. I mean, I'm glad it's a super rare, don't get me wrong, but it's like, wow. Just run, you know what? Fuck it, we're running. 43 card deck. We go second anyway, it's evenly matched. It's like Lightning Storm, negate. Evenly match, negate. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, fuck! It just like surrenders. Ah yes, make me go second. That is what I want you to do. You don't understand my power. 38 cut. Yeah, he's running 43. Branded opening. I will take that maxi any day. He has an Ash. Burned his Ash though. I'm happy with that. I don't get any draws. That sucks. But I do burn his Ash. And that's okay. And it really doesn't matter what he summons because I can just game seal over it. Let's go. Nice Luba. I'll be getting 3 of those soon. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, ba-dun, dun, 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 dun. The classic Despian. Why do they search Despian? Well, I mean, I guess they don't have Brain Infusion. It's kind of their only option. And then he gets that and Dramaturge out, right? Let me have a Lava Golem, please. I would appreciate that. No? That's okay. You did what you had to do. And I appreciate you. I will do this. I'll show you that. Get rid of it. Nice cards. Goodbye. I'm fine with that, actually. He's just so confused right now. He's like, what the fuck? He has priority, so he can do something. I love when they do stuff. Because it means I can do so much in my turn. Like, I can just keep summoning kaijus. It's so nice. Thank you very much. I will own a seal, please. I would like my card back, please. Wait. I could have dragged Rebellions. I could have just won here. I am what you call big idiot. I'm big idiot. I could have just dragged the belly on. And I went into battle phase too early. Me playing this deck in the real world, I would never summon Drag Rebellion. You can have Brennan Red. I should have won this time. I'm actually an idiot. To be fair, it's getting late and I'm getting tired, but like...
I am what you call an idiot. And it annoys me sometimes.
That I used to be so much better. Well, not even so much better. I just used to not be stupid. Why did you pick Masquerade? Ooga Booga Monkey Neuron Active. Yeah, exactly. That's painful. Huh? Yeah, and now he's going into... Wait. You don't win off this, dude. He doesn't win off this. He has his own Drag Rebellion. That's fine. Are you okay? Why would you go into Drag Rebellion there and not have a Zeus follow-up? Because now I can just do this. Like... Okay. Nice Drag Rebellion. I'm glad you did it. That takes 1100. That was pointless. Unless you can guarantee a kill, you don't go into Drag Rebellion. Which again, I know I'm the person who didn't summon Drag Rebellion a few seconds ago. But stop. Okay, I'm fragile. My feelings. Don't be mean. I just monkey flip. That's why I play deck. Monkey flip. I just like to monkey flip. Ooga booga, I summon kaiju, attack the game. Stop being mean. At least I did life point damage. Ha, nice strategy. He does get a search off that though.
Because it was sent to the graveyard.
No, he doesn't. Because it was tributed. Okay. This deck is looking better and better as we go. Like, the only thing that would be good is like if I had a side deck of sphere modes. And like a few other things, like D-Barrier. But then again, like, I can't make this a going first deck. Fusion Destiny. That hurts. Not so much, I will. Monkey funny banana animal. Monkey flip. I can get a kaiju next turn off of interrupted kaiju slumber. So that's fine. What I need is Owner Seal. Or just a kaiju, actually. Either of those and I win. That doesn't help me now. I can't just do this. Because then he popped his own monster. That's fine. There isn't much I can do after that, though. Why can't I activate... It's already been banished. Dude, I'm sad. There's a couple bricks in this deck. And that just happens to be a brick. I think it's Summon Veiler, sure. And then he gets his Disney hero back. If we had Cool by the Grave, that would have fixed that situation. This is DPE format, so I guess we should. Maybe Battle Vader. Lol. I mean, this is a deck that Battle Vader might work for. Just because it's like... Stop battle phase. And that can buy me a turn. Yeah, I don't need Evelyn. I don't know why I was doing that. That's a good card though. I'll run that another Derek's. For sure. But what we want to do is probably take Lava Golem down to 2. This is a hard one. I like Lava Golem a lot. Like, I like it a lot. But it's hard. I don't know. The way Brick's super hard and like having too many cards that can summon over theirs. That's for sure. But in the same regard, it's like, that's kind of the point of the deck. It's just summon over their monsters. So like, maybe having it at 2 is better, because seeing it at 3 is a bit too much. I think the cool buys are definitely a good shout. We should need to remove a card. We can play 42. 42 is not amazing, but I would rather have 42 than 41. 41 is just kind of like 41 is just ugly to me. I prefer 42 because 42 isn't bad. If you can't get it down to 40, 42 is like the next best thing. Because you have 41, that's nah. I'm going first. Stop. Stop. You are rude. I'm just going to set a monster. Set my Super Poly. Your turn. Raigeki me and Lightning Storm. Go for it at this point. Told you. Is your avatar a cup of ramen? That's my pet, and that's an instant fusion. Instant fusion is a card. Let me get it up. But instant fusion does use noodles as it's. Wow, why is instant fusion $7 on eBay? That is way too much for a comment. What the fuck? Who is charging this? How do you have that many stars when you're charging this much, dude? For a common. I don't care. It's on a structure deck. You can stop. Oh, he's playing Cyber Dragons. Meh. Cyber Dragons are decently okay at OTKing, but I'm not too worried about them. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh no, Cyber Dragons, you know. He could win. He couldn't. It's Spain. I don't think it's a bad matchup either. But this is instant fusion. It's you just fuse for free, and it's a cup of ramen. That's its picture. See, it's nice. He's gonna go into infinity, which means I can't. I mean, it doesn't actually matter what he goes into. Now that I think about it. Yeah, so that's my thing. Technically is a cup of noodles, but it's like supposed to be like frozen noodles. It doesn't actually matter what he summons, because I'm just going to kaiju and Raigeki. So as long as he doesn't attack for game, we sort of win. So it's okay. And maybe we can monkey flip drag the belly on for win. Almirage, that's fine. And Lightning Storm. Huh. Cyber play. Look, sir, I'm gonna need you to stop playing video game. You can have a Galaxy Soldier, I don't really care about Wearing a seal. Like, I like Cyber Dragons. I might get 3 of the structure decks. Just because, like, I like Cyber Dragons. But... like... They're fun, I guess. But they don't do anything, like, super amazing. It's saying that this guy is straight up making, like, I think 2 infinities. Which is impressive. Especially for Cyber Dragons. No, you're not making 2 infinities. Why, can you only negate once with the 2 infinities? You're making Vertate DPU. Okay. I know what I'm kaijuing. Overload Fusion. Okay. Video games are the only reason violence exists. Also, before you ask, yes, I am a part of the media. Are you? He can attack a few times per turn. Does he win here is the question. Because that is 2 plus Cyber Dragons. And he used 2 Cyber Dragons. So that means he can attack. Oh, he takes damage. Monkey flip! Can we get a monkey flip in chat? I don't think you can attack again. Can you attack again after that? No. Didn't think so. He didn't even know what I was playing. But out. Out. This man top-decked his only Lightning Storm. That's a one-of. Out. Out. Get out. No. No. We don't accept that. 42 is a bit much. What can I cut? I like what we got going though. Like I got the effects with Code of Water Tower, and I don't really need to see it to really like win. So terraforming isn't necessarily essential. Everything else we're running is fine. I kind of just like it because it's fun. Being honest. Hard mode. I'm always playing in hard mode because I'm always catch my drift. I would take the lava golems out, but they're just nice. Honestly, 42 is fine. I don't like it, but it's fine. I always try to go down to 40 because then you have a 34% chance of drawing into every card that you need. Oh, I get a free win. Nice. I like free wins. I like free wins. This man went to the... Oh, hello. Oh, here's the sub-anniversary notification. Thank you. I appreciate you. Why is there no music to that? There it is.
And this.
What's he doing?
Is to go
I don't know. Why do the notifications lag so much? What's up with that? I think we need to stop running Streamlabs, guys. I don't understand how the bots get up this high. There's no way people just surrender against them. The notification is like 10-second late. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I genuinely don't know. Hey, this guy I'm talking to sells dust kaijus. Nice. Why can't I contact him? I love this game, dude. I'm not going to surrender because I don't want these bots to get what they want. Which is basically just free things. So instead... what do you want to do? Well, wait for this guy to just lose. Can tokens get you banned? Yes. Yes, they can. If they have something explicit on them, they will get you banned from events. Don't be using them. I'm finally starting to feel tired, boys. We're getting there. I'm feeling it. But sadly, I'm also getting hungry. Would you guys like it if I streamed this time every night? If I could, of course. Not like every night, but like most nights. Because I can do that. I can come here, just play some Master Duel, and we can chill. We're just... Guess we'll just come over here. Oh, no, we can't, because now it's not cropped. Yeah, for me, it's 2 o'clock. Hey. It's a good time for me. Awesome. Because I'm awake at this time no matter what anyway. Like, I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule, but it just doesn't let me. Oh, you can see my bowl of cereal that I finished and left there. I'm a mess. Look at this part on the wall here. Like, out of everything on the part of this wall right here, right? Somehow, this stuff came off. I don't know how. Also, this part of the wall is broken. Don't ask me how as well, because I don't know. Also, you can see my stick. My stick. Just have it. It's cool. I don't know why you can see all this stuff. Holy. You can see a lot more than I once originally thought. It's a different angle, though. Very different angle. But yeah, I don't know what happened here. This paint just peeled off one day. You could say, oh, it's because you put your feet on the wall. I disagree. And yeah, I mostly wear shoes when I'm doing it, so whatever. Get off it. Get off it. You know, I'm gonna put myself... Where can I put myself? I have nowhere to put myself on this screen that you guys can see everything about this game. Yeah, how much that annoys me? Like, a lot. To be fair, if you're missing out on a field spell, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, if it's just a field spell, make me go second. Oh, Fallout 76 is done downloading. An alien did it? Probably. Goddamn fucking aliens. What is up with all the going for second decks when I'm going What has happened? I hate it. So better hope I get my Danger Thunderbird. Do you have it? He ashed a danger. Now, here's the funny thing about ashing a danger, kiddos. You can just activate it again. You're just throwing your card in the grave. There's no point in ashing a danger. Watch this. Oh, no, my danger Thunderbird's negated. Nice effect. Nice effect. Very cool. That's okay. I'll make one of my Drag Rebellions in defense mode. That's probably the best play. It's been about 5 years since I last played Yu-Gi-Oh! That's fine. To be fair, there's so much different stuff out there that, like, meh. Like, you're never really going to understand how to play it completely, right? So, I'd say my follow-ups, okay? I've got Max C in hand. They have 4 cards because they ashed a danger. And I have Red Geki and I've got Drag Rebellion on field. So if they just pass, I win. Wow, that's a card. That is a card. They need the fusion spell to attack over that though, because they can't target it with card effects. My dude's, you know, I shouldn't be surprised. He's a Dragon Maid player. Dragon Maid players are pretty like ooga booga. I'm kidding. I am more than joking. That's Blue Eyes players. See, I have like that's the problem. Like when I make jokes like that, right? Is it really annoys me when people like take offense and get like super defensive over stuff like that? It's like, dude, I'm obviously not being serious. I respect the courage of like for like RT game and stuff, where they can just get away with it. You know, cancel. It's not even just that. It's just stupid. You have an Ecclesia. I will max you to that. It just annoys me when like people just think, oh man, they're taking that serious. Like, play what deck you want. It doesn't mean you're an idiot. It's a joke. Even if you don't find it funny, you're supposed to laugh. At least laugh awkwardly. It's like, what the hell do you think I know? I play Salamangreats for a living. I mean, not for a living. Actually, I guess it is kind of a living. To be honest. You can banish my extra deck. It's good, dog. I don't care. Unless, if you hit the Drag Rebellion, like the Numeron Dragon, that does suck, though. I'm not gonna lie. I won't lie to you, that would suck. Select monsters to send to the graveyard from your extra deck, but that's not going to do anything here, and neither is that. If people get offended, I just ignore them, as you should, but like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players tend to be the most offended when you say stuff like that. And it's really weird. Hey, nice effect. It's very weird. They get very sensitive over stuff like that. But it's not even like I'm directing it at anyone either. Which is strange. The people that understand will say, I know. It's just silly. And I wish more people would understand that stuff. I am getting I've got drawn 2 cards off of that. Battle phase. What are you going to attack into? You're tagging out. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's also fine. Does that gain attack points? No. I didn't think so. I mean, yeah, you were gonna lose, but you didn't know that. Get your ass back here and finish this. Why did they surrender? Maybe they had to go. That is the extra monster zones. That became a thing in Master Rule 4. We're currently in Master Rule Revision 2020, but like we just 2020. But we call it Master Rule 5. And originally it was just for link monsters. Now you can summon whatever there, it doesn't matter. But for the most part, it's for link monsters and pendulums. You don't really summon anything else there. But you can summon a 6th monster there if you choose to, if you're not playing a link pendulum deck. You can Ixie and other stuff there as well. And Synchro there. But it's kind of whatever. Now we have these 2 monster zones, which really don't need to be a thing. They can't really remove them either because link monsters. So, do they regret their decision to do that? I'm gonna say they do. It would not surprise me. Ash, do you have a cross out? But you have branded opening. Okay. What does that actually do here? Card games getting more updates than the most online. They do. This one gets a lot of updates. Tragedy. Okay. Well, you don't get to your field spell. You don't get to branded opening. He's playing the Frightful Engine. Go away. Frightful Engine is like the weakest variant. It's not. I think it's the strongest, actually. I say it's the weakest because that's funny. And people who actually play the engine are like, no, it's the strongest variant. I'm like, I know. Everyone knows that. The guy went like top 12 at a YCS. Like a proper YCS, not the freaking Minja one I went to. Which was a remote tool that no one else went to. And I only got in because like I got into the regionals. Because like I had a YouTube channel with 3,000 subs and the person who invited me to it was like, I could get you in because you have 3,000 subs. And I was like, sure, why not? I'll go. And then I played during COVID and it was fun. It was great. And I had a great time. And I got a free remote duel mat. And I won an Ecclesia Field Center. And I sold it. And I bought 3 Forbidden Droplets. And I'm happy that's what I did. Did I deserve to get anything for that event? No. No, I did not. But I'm happy I did. The real question is, I'm not activating effect. How much does that hurt if I do that? Is that annoying? I hope so. I kind of want these cards in my hand, so I'm going to leave Danger Thunderbird there, and I'm going to set that. Raigeki. Hey, bro, thanks. You know what? I'm going to destroy your back row as well. Nice super poly, bro. I would like an interrupted kaiju slumber, please. I would like an interrupted kaiju slumber, please. Are you fusing from hand? Yes, yes, you are. Nice. I don't see the point of playing polymerization in this deck. I still don't. Like, I've played Brander for like the last couple days now, and I still don't understand the point of playing that like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point to playing poly to me, because like, oh well, I mean, you know, they stopped my Brander Fusion, I can still play. But what if you just didn't draw the cards you need? And then now you're bricking on poly. So I don't know. He can have his effect. I don't mind. He's only doing 2,500. Maybe more. I'd rather wait to see if he gets the OTK through this. That I kind of want to stop. Can someone quick math and tell me if that's 8,000? I should wait anyway, just because. I don't think that is 8,000. That's adds tragedy, sends for thing, so he can OTK. I love the Despian art. Like, it all looks so nice. Like, it's all very gestury. You know what I mean? And I love it. I bricked my phone yesterday. That was not fun to fix. I can't imagine. Which one do I stop here to not die? 3,000 plus 2,500 plus 2,500 plus 100 is 9,800. So if I take 1,500, I still die. Okay then. And I burned for 600 anyway. I love it. Go for it. Why am I waiting to be killed? I can just surrender. And go next. Oh wow, I didn't even lose that duel, guys. Did you guys watch that duel that I didn't even lose? Did you guys watch that duel I didn't lose? Never happened. You wanna know why? Because that's a bot. They're gonna sit there and just go AFK. God, I love when I just never lose. Never punished. Oh, it's not gonna give me the game. Crying. That's sad. It's fine, we can watch this real quick while I search for another game. We can go display capture. Look at this. Monkey flip! Oh, it's not a bot. Let's go. Monkey flip! Monkey flip! Monkey flip! This is me playing my deck. Monkey flip. Damn, this guy's good. He understands every aspect of playing nothing. Monkey flip. Back to the zoo, monkey. Back to the zoo. Back to the zoo, monkey. I received a copyright claim since fucking when? Oh, yeah, you can have that. I don't even care. I don't care, dude. It's like, it's all yours. Take the revenue from that video that literally no one watches. It's like 5 years old. I'd rather keep like that part in instead of editing it out, just because it's like I would rather do that. Like, I get annoyed when I get copyright claims because like go away. The music in my video does not mean you're entitled to it. I put more work into my video than you did. Go away. It's annoying. Okay, I'm back from the store, showered, and now I'm getting in, like... I am messing some people up. It's fun. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't really care about it like that, though. Okay, so this is a story all about how my life got messed up. Here we go. This is a Ooga Booga Blue Eyes player. I was playing Draco at the time. Don't ask why. I just was. This wasn't the synchro event. I was just playing Draco because I liked Draco. This man, he activates a couple cards. You know, he searches his blue eyes. I wonder where this is going, you know. I activate Polar Duality. I add to my hand Dynamite, the True Draco Warrior. Set cards, Tribute Summon. He Solemn Judgments my monster. He pays 4,000 life points. He pays 4,000 life points not to take 2,500 damage. You know what's funny? Card of Demise. Set 2 more cards. Pass. He Harpies Featherstorms. He thinks he's won. He thinks he's won. Next minute, Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon against a Blue Eyes player. Attack full game. Monkey flip. I recorded this on my phone, not gonna lie. Why? I don't know. Because it's a phone game. That's why I didn't put it on YouTube, because like I don't think I have the I think I actually have the actual one, but it doesn't matter. It's exactly lethal. I love clips like that. I should make more of them. Some people might be asking about the Grand Theft Auto 5 roleplay stuff. And do you guys want to know about that? Do you guys want to know about that while I'm here? I can show you about it. I can show you all the footage while we're here. Look at all this. It's all here. My Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon card is absolutely destroyed and bent up. I feel that. So this is all that's this. Like, I have a lot of a story here. Like, there's literally, I can make like a TV show series out of all of this, and I could do that, and I'd be down for it because it would be really good. But in the same regard, one, it would take a lot of going through it. That's fine. I don't really care about that. This stuff past here, I don't even really care about. Like, that's like season 5. This is all of it. Like, this is the first episode. We have a couple other episodes past that. And there's like a romantic story between this guy and another character, even though his name is Jet Rystar. And it's supposed to be like a Lucifer spoof, right? But every time I go to edit the video, I'm reminded of all the crap I had to deal with being on the original server. And I just immediately don't want to do it. And I don't know how to describe that. But like, if I try to record more of it on the new server without the old context, none of it makes sense. So it's like, I'm just considering scrapping all of it. And I don't really want to. You know? It's just like, no one else would edit this the way that I would want them to edit it. And 2, I'm kind of done with it. Like, I'm kind of done with the whole story. Like, I like GTRP and still doing it, but I feel like recording it just, I don't really, That's all I can really say about it. Like, there's a terabyte of GTRP footage. Literally a terabyte and 11. And I've considered deleting this folder, like, multiple times. Just because, like, whenever I go to work on this stuff, I'm just, like, no, don't want to do it. Like, you guys have seen the intro. You know, like, I made it. It's great. And I want to, you know, I want to make it. So here it is. Here's the intro. You can even start the little circle there. That's how budgeted it is. And I love it. I love it so much. But in the same regard, it's like there is so much drama that happened on that. Like, there was one guy who just talked, like, about me incessantly. Like, legitimately, constantly would just talk shit. Oh, thank you, Bean. I appreciate that. And there were other people there as well. To the point that, even to the point, like, the admins were just absolute dicks. And they still are. The problem is, like, I would like to make it, but, like, I'm also, like, concerned that the people from the original server are just going to try and take it down, and then I'm going to need to take them to court. Because it's free material, and this is... doesn't matter if it's from their server. I recorded it, I made it, I edited it, and I can prove that. But it's just a fucking hassle. You know what I mean? And I just don't want to deal with it. Does that make sense? Like, it was an idea that I liked, and I liked the idea of. And there's one guy who, like, is played by another person who I did, like, resolve things with. But it's like, he's still in all the fucking, like, so much of the footage. And he pops up randomly. And he's a fucking dickhead. Like... And it's difficult. Because, like... I don't know. The thing is, we patched things up. And it was okay. But it's like... We only really did that because we just had to be on the same server. As soon as we left, I'm sure neither of us wanted to talk to the other one. But yeah, there's... I might just end up giving this sort of models and being like, have it, like... Because I don't want to make it, if I'm being honest. I had more fun doing this than I did doing, like, an entire video. Like, trying to get myself to do this. If you're wondering how I recorded it, look at that. Behind the scenes on Jetto's stream. Look at that. Not trying to continue the drama, but you could make a video documentary about your experience on the server later down the line. I could, but there's so much point. That server's dying and basically dead. Because of how they do things. Look at this. Look at that man. Look at how I did it. Don't you love that? Behind the scenes footage. Kind of cute, actually. And you have these bloopers. I might just end up making a blooper video next one. I feel like there's plenty of bloopers here that need to be seen. There's plenty of bloopers that need to be seen.
Hey, it's me, Jet, and in this video I'm going to tell you how I became overpowered. Super duty
Just the look in my eyes of, ugh, I have to record this again, and I need to get this video done by the end of the day. It makes me so happy, man. There's so much crap here that I need to get rid of. Blooper shorts? I like doing it on just one video, to be honest. I know, like, technically I should be doing more shorts because YouTube algorithm. But, like, for the most part, when it comes down to the YouTube algorithm, I only really care to the point of to say, like, hey, subscribe to the channel at the start of the video. Other than that, I just don't care. At this point, YouTube is, like, it's in the back burner for me at the moment. And it's not because, like, oh, I'm not enjoying it. I love YouTube. I will always love YouTube. it's more that it's where I'm at my stage in my life, you know? It's the stage I am in life where it's like, I need to study something to actually get somewhere in life. YouTube could go somewhere. Chances are it won't. So I'd rather just, you know, I have a community. It's you guys. You guys are lovely. And I love you all. You guys will watch it whenever I bring it out. It doesn't matter when I do it. I just don't know what I want to study. You know, honest truth. And there's also, you know, moving to Canada. And everything like that. So it's like... which is a bit on the back burner at the moment, because me and Moki, we're still like a thing, but we're currently like separated. And it's not like, it's not how you think it is. It's we're not like separated because I did something wrong or she did something wrong, we're on a break, like that. Nah, it's she just needs like time to be single at the moment, and we basically interact in the same way. She just needs that then space in her mind to like do stuff, and I don't really mind. I don't know. It's something a therapist said, and I'm all for it. I don't really care. She, you know, it's whatever. I'm taking a break from college at the moment because things have just blown up lately. I can't imagine. I know this is kind of like a weird thing to say, but like, locals was fun last week. It really was. But coming home at night and having no one awake and not even seeing them like once in the day was really depressing. You know? Like just grabbing dinner and then going and eating and going on my computer and just staying up here until I go to sleep and then proceeding to not see them for like the next couple days. It was just really depressing. Because the other person I would talk to is Ethan, which is fine. Like, I love Ethan to bits. And Ethan, like, actively tries to trigger me. And I actively am, like, just like, no, why are you doing this? Stop. And that's kind of, like, our whole dynamic, I guess. I don't know. I guess I just miss my parents. Like, you know, when you come back. Like, and that's weird because, like, I would literally go days without seeing them some days. But, I don't know, I guess if they're your roommates, you're gonna miss them, right? I guess that's not even just, like, even if it's just your parents, like, coming home alone, I don't know. Enough depresso stuff from me. I didn't even want to go to college, to be honest, pretty much forced into it. I mean, no one ever wants to go to college, really. Like, dude, I didn't go to university, and look at me, I'm, like, trying to work out what I want to do. You know, it's weird. I just started a YouTube channel, and like it just blew up in Fallout 76. That's like, look at this thing I created. I love it. I love that this is here. I do. Like, I would have never, as a kid, I wanted like a semi-successful YouTube channel like this. You know, I love that I have 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I can say I made this a thing. Some of my videos, if I upload a short, will get like thousands of views. That's great. Like that one of my videos I have made has 100,000 views. Is just awesome. Like, I can't explain how awesome that is. You know? It might get to 1 million one day. I doubt it. But the fact that it exists is just really cool. You know, and I actually understood the YouTube algorithm. It has 121k views. That's so cool. And my other one, like my other biggest one, has 22k. From what I'm understanding though, it's like with YouTube, it's you just make beginner guides. And that's how you grow. I might end up making a beginner guide for Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because, like, it seems to work as, like, how to grow. Because to grow on YouTube, it seems like to grow in a certain area, you need to, like, have people click, like, not only just click on your videos, but they need to be able to, like, look them up. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to get pushed out to an audience if the algorithm doesn't even know you exist. You know what I mean? Because the algorithm follows the audience, not the everything else. So for the most part, you need to make like stuff that anyone can just search up, more or less. That's what it seems like to YouTube for me. But to be honest, again, it's on the back burner. Like, what did you study at college, Bean? And Diego, what do you want to study? Let's get everyone involved in this. Ryan, what did you study at college? Because I don't know what I want to study. You know, it's weird. Bye, Royal Lavagon. The amount of bots in this game is really annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. I wish they would fix the bots. Computer science programming. See, that's good. I have no idea what I want to study. And the school system failed me in that regard, I won't lie. Because they didn't prepare me for that. And when I got to like year 12, I just did not care because I was done with it at that point. I did. It was annoying. I wasn't really studying anything, just going around being depressed as hell because of circumstances that happened right after I graduated. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that's fair, dude. I get you, though. After high school, I was pretty depressed, too. It took me a while before things brightened up. I had to, like, turn 18, meet Cupid, meet Moki, which that was, like, when I met her. She met me when I was 17, turning 18. And she saw me go from, like, a pretty bad, like, terrible human being. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was pretty terrible. Into what I am today. She was there, like, the whole way. I think if there's one thing she'll tell you about me is that she never thought we would get together in the beginning. Because I just was too immature, too naive. I was a dick. I was really just I was a bad person. And I don't say that lightly. I didn't mean that as like, oh, I did like a few things wrong. No, I was legitimately a horrible human being. But Cupid and Moki both didn't care. They could see inside that I was like, there was good. You know, like there was good there. I had a good heart. And anyone with a heart also knew that. You know, so it was like, eventually they met me and they helped me through things. And I just became what I am today. Like, it took a while, but I got here. That was weird. Parents just said man up when it happened, and now they see how much they fucked up when they said that. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. At least they realize it, though. Like, some parents will just say, no, we made no mistakes. So, I guess take the positivity where you can get it. I love Master Duel, and I love the bots because we get to just sit here and wait. What deck is this for? I wonder what deck they're playing as well. Like, what deck could they possibly have with a 5-card extra deck, you know? Like, it's better now that they understand. Exactly. Parents, you know, they come from a different time where things were different from them. You know, I find it really weird that just depression did not exist for them back then. But then again, they had like way easier high schools. They really did. I mean, yeah, you had the bullies and everything, but for the most part, you kick their ass and they leave you alone, right? This day, you can't even touch them because you're the one in trouble. But like kicking their ass, even though that would fix the situation for a lot of times, if you just beat them to the point they can't move the next day, you know, like. They would leave you alone. And it's, I don't know, it's kind of annoying that happens. Because, like, my mum, sweetest, kindest woman on the world. She had, like, some woman, like, some chick come up to her. You know, told her to STFU. And she said, no, F off, right? And it's like, you and me after school in the parking lot. Kicked her ass. Kicked her ass, right? Never had an issue ever again. For the most part, bullying isn't bullying. It's just some kid thinking they're top shit. And then they, like, you know, they learn a lesson. You're not. You're not invincible. You're just a fucking human being. And you can get your ass beaten, dude. I feel like some people just need to learn that lesson. A lot of people just aren't. So they end up getting into a situation where they piss off the wrong guy. And, you know, that person is a criminal, and they just end up getting, you know, beaten to death. Obviously, don't piss off bad people. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. Those people, like, I feel like childhood is about learning mistakes. It's about making Wow, you had a lot on there. Is that hurt? I'm sorry. I did not mean to hurt you that badly. Like, it really does suck. Because, like, life is about learning, right? And whether we like it or not, the bullies and stuff, right? Bullies often stems from neglect and abuse at home. I know that. But I feel like that's such a cop-out for a lot of them, though. In my opinion. Because it's like, it's not... It's their choice to do what they're doing. At the end of the day. You know, to be an ass. And they still actively decide to make that choice. Even though people will show them that they know what they're doing is wrong. Right? Or ego. This man's crying. He's actually just crying. You know, I'm a normal summon fucking Ash and declare an attack. Actually, I can just do this. There's multiple reasons why someone could be like that, but I feel like using trauma as like a, oh yes, I'm doing this because I went through this, and it's like, so is everyone else. I'm really getting sick, and I've heard it so many times in my life. And it's normally from people in their 30s being like, oh, but, you know, I'm going through something. That's why I'm treating you like shit. And I'm like, okay, well, you can do that for someone else then. Because I'm not dealing with that. Like, don't let people treat you like shit just because they're going through something. There's life advice for you. Because, the thing is, look, that comes with like a heavy thing to say for a lot of stuff as well. Oh no, my super poly. I mean, at least you got to do it to me, right? Do you have anything else though? No, I'm sorry, dude. You really got messed up. I'll keep the Ash. Watch attack. Because look at, like, Bean, you're going through something right now, but you're not treating other people like crap. You know what I mean? I'm going through stuff at the moment. I've still got a smile on my face. I'm still trying to be positive the best I can. It's just like, I feel like it's such a cop-out. It really is. It's like, they're just venting bad stuff, and they're like, Life is about learning at the end of the day. And kids should learn that at a young age, that if they, you know, they talk off to someone that's bigger than them and stronger than them, they should learn not to do that. And if that means them getting injured, as long as the kid doesn't die or get permanently injured, it's fair. Oh yeah, I'm totally throwing dirt at the homeless and all that stuff. Straight up pelting the homeless with dirt. You love to see it. I mean, the other day I did say no to a homeless person when he asked to change, but that's because I never get to change. Mostly because I don't have money on me. But in saying that, I've multiple times on multiple occasions, there's been a homeless man outside of Hungry Jack's, and I walked in, bought myself Hungry Jack's, and I bought an extra Whopper, and I brought it out and I gave it to them. And I just had no cheese, no mayo, no pickles, like, just to be extra careful, because you don't know what someone could be allergic to. And then I didn't leave it there, I handed it to them directly. Because here's words for the wise. Do not leave food near a homeless person's living area. You're just attracting mice to them. Like, you're attracting mice to their area. So you give it to them directly so they can eat it. Just be like, here's a Hungry Jack's burger. Like, dude, I can't imagine being homeless. I mean, I've played the game. I played games that mimic it, of course. You know, there's 2 games. But to be actually homeless, where at night it's freezing cold and you have to sleep outside. Like, it's pouring down with rain in Australia at the moment. And there's people just, like, outside sleeping. because they're homeless. It's really sad. I mean, for the most part, those are just people who don't get a job, but like, I don't understand how you become homeless in Australia though, because you have Centrelink, which over here, which you can get literally just for applying for jobs, and they will give you a house, and that'll pay for the bare minimum living expenses. So I really don't understand. Honestly, I haven't seen many real homeless people in my area because I often see the same people over and over again go to the car with a duffel bag of cash when they're done for the day. Really? So they're just faking it. The main, I guess you become homeless by getting into drugs, right? Like that's the only real reason that it would happen in Australia. Because I can't see it happening for any other reason. Like if you're that addicted to a drug that you need it every single day, it's doing bad things to your body, but you don't care, it's needed. I mean, to be fair, most of them look like crack addicts. I don't know. Lots of fake people in my area. I mean, I can see why you'd do that. Old me would have done that. I wouldn't do that now because I'm like, no, that's wrong. You're taking advantage of people. But I can understand why, you know, because like it's free money to a certain extent. You're basically, you know, you're being morally bad, and you're lying to people for your own gain. But I see why, you know, lots of hype beasts. Yeah. It's disappointing. Your deck looks disgusting. Does it? What part of my deck looks disgusting, Spriggan? You mean disgusting as in good? Or disgusting as in, like, get it off my screen, it's terrible. With 7 pairs of white shoes. Ugh. Because I know, like, in some parts of, like, the world, some people say disgusting as in, like, that's so good. But, like, yeah. Disgusting as in good and toxic? This is toxic? Nah. I wouldn't say kaijus is toxic. It's just good. I don't know. I feel like toxic is like, I'm going in to actively make sure they have a bad day. But it's not really what I'm doing. Like, I'm just playing the game? I don't know. I'm just going second kaijus. That's the idea of the deck. You have Super Poly and Kaiju? Yeah, it's a good card. I'm a going second deck that needs to get rid of their monsters so I can attack full game. That's the win condition. I'm not doing it to, like, make them mad. If they get mad because, like, if you're in a decision, that's them, you know? I don't know. I feel like the word toxic is, like... Well, I would say Mystic Mine, because that's actively, you know, being a... If you're not using Jeff's list, you're being a bit of a shithead. Oh, wow, he's playing Brandon. Who would have guessed? Maxi, please. Going second Kaiju got you to plat? Yes, it did. I have made a lot of mistakes, don't get me wrong. But I've also done some really great stuff. Wow. You see why it's good, right? Because Super Poly, really good card. And they can't respond to it. And, like, they can... And you gotta remember, Sword Souls and Despia are the current, like... And Eldritch are, like, the best decks in the format. But... And they're all about making boss monsters. Summon over their boss monster. They literally can't do anything. Toxic is the only way to play video games? Nah. That's the thing, like, people... The definition of toxic is you're actively going out of your way to make everyone else's day worse. You know, you're calling them every slur under the sun. Like, stuff like that. To me, like, toxic, that's what toxic is. I don't see that as toxic. I had, like, a couple players on Dueling Book who were definitely toxic. But this, nah. This isn't toxic. This is just doing the funny. This is just playing a good deck. You're playing Brain and Red. Yeah, I'll maxi that for a true draw. Maxi is disgusting, though. I agree that Maxi is gross, and that needs to go. Nice chatting. Got to do some important stuff. Bye. You do that important stuff, Diego. I love you. I guess you're being toxic by accident. I'm not doing it to, like, piss people off. I'm just playing a good deck. Bye-bye. Like, I want to play this deck at local. Just to see how well it does. To be fair, the only reason I'm playing this deck is because I played against a lovely girl. Lovely girl. I played against her. And how much is this going to annoy this guy? Maxi needs to get limited or banned out, right? Yeah. We should have a TCG list for this stuff. I think I'm going to Lava Golem him. I love it. That Super Volley. The thing is, like, Super Volley's not the end of the be all. The thing is, this is just really fucking good. Like, there's not many decks that have an out for just tributing their monsters. Like, honest truth. That's why it's good. Like, dude, kaijus are, like, I don't know why people don't play this deck more. To be fair, like, I don't know how Super Poly is legal. Because easily play aroundable. If you played Super Poly before, you know it only helps in certain situations. Like, there's not, like, if you play a deck of Super Poly targets, sure, it's good. But other than that, no. Like, there's certain cards you can play which are pointless, and it doesn't do anything. Like, if you have Super Poly in your hand and they have a Baron, a Therion, which is the new cards that have just come out, and a couple others, you can't Super Poly any of that. So that's why it's legal. Lightning Storm, that's fine. You're gonna do my back row or my front row? Which one do you care about more? I would get rid of the back row. That was the bad option. I wouldn't have done that. Because now if you summon another light, I can... No, you can do that. Okay, that's fine. Because if he gets 2 monsters out, I Super Poly them. Probably because the deck is not fun to play, isn't it? I mean, that's up to you, man. If you don't find that fun to play, that's like you don't find it fun. If I don't do anything here, I lose though. Rough. Let's see. I have Super Poly set. Oops, exit tab. That's not a big deal. Like, fun is like subjective. If you don't enjoy Super Poly, you don't enjoy Super Poly. But Supernova doesn't? I know, right? Bro, the God cards don't even have an animation. Actually, couldn't have done anything. That's fine. I don't know if they win here. They don't. But they do get lava golems. As the thing is, like, my deck is... Oh, yeah, no, I lose. It's game over. GG0. You can have that. They have more than enough damage on game. Yeah, that's GG's. It's a GG, go next. See, the deck isn't invincible. To be fair, you need to get the OTK off. And it's a bit iffy. Like, you brick... Like, the thing is, I'm running 2 lava golems. And I'm bricking on them. How? It just doesn't really make sense. It's just unlucky. That's why I don't really like dueling simulators. Because, like, one thing I notice about them is... You brick so goddamn hard. I think you need more kaiju. Dude, you brick on kaijus if you have more. It's not worth. It's not worth. I know this is a kaiju deck, but you legitimately brick so hard. Look, I have 2 in a 42 card deck. Top decked it. And an alpha. Another 2 of in a 42 card deck. And then I drew 2. If you're shotgunning that, get out. If you don't have Brain Infusion and you're shotgunning the Pot of Desires, that's a mistake. Because that's like an easy ash. What are you playing? Cubics? Virtual World.
How the fuck do you brick on a lava golem? Because my opponent doesn't summon enough monsters.
Like, that's the thing. This deck is very reliant on my opponent playing, like, a meta strategy. And, like, making a board going first. That's the whole point of it. If they don't, I lose. Because I don't have enough to beat them over with. In saying that, this guy's going to make Shen Shen. Shen Shen's like basically Macrocosmos. Macrocosmos is what Shen Shen is. Whatever. I don't really care about Shen Shen. I can literally just wipe it off the field. They can make a VFD and I wouldn't care.
Like, that's how good this deck is.
Wow, Pendulum Summoning is so satisfying. I don't know. I have never really played like a Pendulum deck. But I know it's fun. Like, my friend who used to play locals with me, he used to play Pendulums. He played Endymions. That was like back in 2020. It was fun. I enjoyed playing against his Endymions. My favorite part is when I activated Anti-Spell Fragrance and there was nothing he could do. That was my favorite part. That's your own phase. Alright. And both players draw 1 card. Okay. That's fine. Maxi. Huh. I guess we interrupted Kaiju Slumber? Yes. And I summon Glory on my side, and I give them Thunder King, whatever. This could like be a huge misplay here, by the way, but I'm going for it. Because why not? Because if he does that, then I have this. I just went +1. I could have dragged Lebellion, but I wouldn't have won. That's the one thing about Drag Lebellion that I don't really love, is that it doesn't do like 11,000. Which is good, you know, it shouldn't be like a one-size-fits-all Kaiju's Drag Lebellion Neuron Dragon OTK. But like, it just... If I could just get another Ixie out... Yeah, you can do that, it's fine. I don't think he can win this turn. And I have Lava Golem. It's pretty good. How about Maxi? You like Maxi? I like Maxi. I don't think there's many decks that can stop, like, going second Kaijus, to be honest. Hey, thank you for... Okay. Ooh! I don't think I can use this. They are all tuners. Make your Shen Shen so I can summon over it and then go into Alpha and then bounce it back to my hand and do another 27k. Or keep your monsters on the field and I can make a Lava Golem and then bounce it back to my hand. I love this deck! Here's the funny part though. If I make Lava Golem and I draw into Owner's Seal, I just attack with it. Because Lava Golem isn't like he isn't like the Kaijus. You can have that and yeah, Shen Shen. Cool. Oh my god. Please pass on that. I would actually nut if you passed on that. That's game if you pass on that. So he's going to attack over. That's more than fine. Bruh, beating virtual worlds with going second kaijus? Am I about to? I don't think he realizes what's happening here. What's he doing? What does that do? Does that pop? Then destroy that card. Yep, that's the card. That sucks. It is okay, though, I think. I think we still win here. Because I can still own a seal. I'll pop my interrupted kaijus number. So I can grab... I'll grab a game seal for next turn, because he's probably going to do something with that. I'll set Super Poly, because chances are I'll be able to do something with it. Chances are. And we will just attack for 3k, I think. So he's at 2-3. And we can't burn him, so that's fine. Like, there's not a lot of decks that have a good matchup against this. Because you just can't summon anything. Legit, I would probably deck out if you just did nothing. Well, to be fair, I had the dangers though, so I could summon those out of attack. Which means you would have to do something, meaning I could do something, yada yada. You get my point. He's banishing them, summoning Shen Shen, correct? Which means I'm going to max C, so I can draw a card. And he's going to pop my Lava Golem, I believe. That's more than fine. Because if he summons a wind type that isn't, that's fine. So then I get Shen Shen. He gets out Shen Shen. Shen Shen's really good. Shen Shen's literally just Macrocosmos with another effect. Shen Shen is really good. It's kind of crazy that this guy exists. Like, all cards sent to the field from the graveyard are banished instead. Once per turn, a monster declares an attack. You can return one of your banished monsters to the owner's cut. Is that a first psychic? That's both psychic. Sag, dude. During your main phase, except this turn was sent to the graveyard. You can banish 2 other monsters from your graveyard except with different original types and attributes, and special summon this card from your graveyard. Like, the other card's really good. Shen Shen's insane. My friend legitimately playing that in Scrap. Like, not so. Can there be, like, a wind worm? Please. I would appreciate that. The problem is that there's a lot of like decks that just go into like one monster, like VFD, for instance. You know, very fun dragon. And other decks that just go on like Utopic, whatever the hell, and they end on that because of big monster or Rongo Dongo. They'll end on that, and it's like, it's still tributable. Like, this deck has, I'd say it has bad matchups. I don't think there's really a good matchup for it. This is not a bad matchup for it. Which is what I'm starting to see here, is that like, Does he win off this? I don't think so. If it's summoned this way, once per turn, you can attach one material to the target one monster, then return that to the hand. Okay, that's fine. Is that game? I don't think so. I think that hurts, but it's not game. No. No, that's not game. Can your boy get another lava golem? And he goes into Zeus. He realizes what deck I'm playing, right? I have dropped like 3 kaijus on this guy. And he's like, huh, I think I'll Zeus. Bruh. It's like, what'd you think was gonna happen? And then I can, like, interrupt a kaiju slumber. If he has no negate, he has no negate. You can have this, and you can have a game seal. I don't even need to go into Drag Levelion. And I have a Super Poly. Game. Yeah, like... I would prefer Danger Bigfoot. Oh, would I? I don't know. Like, Thunderbird, when it gets, like, discarded, you can destroy spell and trap card. So, like, that's kind of better in some situations. And it's mostly for the level, honestly. And when this card gets discarded, you can destroy one... You can target one face-up card your opponent controls and destroy it. That's kind of better. Not gonna lie. If I could have 3 Bigfoots, I would prefer 3 Bigfoots over Thunderbird. But, like, I don't have the Ultra Race. This deck's kind of nuts, though. I'm almost out of plat. Yeah, boys, we're plat 3. What the fuck? I better not get diamond with this bullshit. Like, this deck is not that good. It really isn't. I don't understand why this does so well. I don't know. I do not understand. Apologize. Nope. Hey, Understill. I guess we'll go for that, and then we'll set a Ash. Because I don't want to die. The problem is that this deck needs something going first. Like, I have a bad matchup against anything that is also a going second deck. Like, I have nothing I can do against that. I mean, I could... Maybe if I run another Hope Harbinger, I could make a Hope Harbinger, and then I have a negate at least, but it's like... Why? Why would I do that? There's genuinely no point. The thing is, I'd probably prefer to play a different deck than this. I mean, this is fun, though. I won't lie. I'm enjoying it. Because it doesn't feel like I get hard stopped by anything. You know? So that's fun. Other than like, oh, I'm going to be making me go first. That sucks. But if I was to actually play this deck, if I had a good side deck, I could make it work? I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's decent. It just needs like... something. To be fair, if I wanted to play this deck, I could. I could buy the cards. I could play the deck at locals. No one would understand the fuck I was playing. But I could play the deck at locals. I would 100% take out the maxis and replace them with Cyframe Gamma. 100%. That's happening. That we need another spot for Cyframe Driver. That's fine. We can do that. No big deal. Because Cool by the Grave is at 1 over here. Easy. Obviously, Ash at 3. Ash is too good in the current format. Ash is just always good. Like, that's the problem. Ash is just always insanely good. I legitimately can tie my hair back. That's not good. It's gotten to the point, boys, where we can tie our hair back again. What? Why? Why have I let it get this long again? No. Stop. I need to get a haircut. I love bots. If I get up to diamond with this, I will actually laugh. Going second kaijus up to diamond. Like, I've only lost like a couple times. I think my win streak last night was like 15. This doesn't have a 100% win rate, but against going first decks, it's just like, it's strong. We're plat tier 3. How does that happen? Like, what the hell? Going second kaijus are just too strong, dude. This is the deck. It's nothing special. It really ain't. That's the problem. Like, I mean, the Pot of Desires helps a lot. I won't lie. That's, like, important and integral to the strategy. Obviously, another Hope Harbinger would be good. Won't lie. But this Drag Lebellion gets stopped hard. Not even, like, if you get to Numeron Dragon, you've kind of won at that point. So by all means, like, when the Drag Lebellion gets stopped, it hurts. So, like, you know. So that's why I run that at 3. I could run that at 2 instead and have another Numeron, but it's an ultra rare, so I don't really have that. You know what? Let's see how many gems we have. Maybe we can run it at 2. We can't run it at 2, boys. I cry every time. That's 140. I mean, I get 664. I need like 30 more gems. And I can go to the shop and I can open up the Imperm pack. Which is like new, by the way. We can get like this. Like, look at that. That's great. I love that these are a thing. Like, guaranteeing an infinite impermanence is really nice. Like, that just means, like, the first thing you buy when you get this game is all 4 of these. Because, like, Judgment, Storm, Ash, like, they're all just nice cards to have. And you get so much out of, like, the Master Packs. I have, like, pulled so many Ultras out of Master Packs. It makes me think, why the hell do I open anything else? Like, because I'm legitimately just going for the Ultra Rares anyway. Like, I might just stick to Master Packs from now on, because these, I don't really pull anything out of them. Like, I mean, I've pulled good stuff, don't get me wrong. Like, at one point, I had enough to play Sword Souls, but I'd scrapped it all, like, bit by bit, because I wanted to play something else. Which I didn't realize, I didn't know how to play Sword Souls at the time, so that was my bad. I should have just played Sword Souls, honestly. Well, yeah, Master Packs are good. Weird chat moment, Master Packs actually kind of good for Ultra Res. So, yeah. But we're in Plat, boys. Plat 3. Fusion Festival 2022. That's awesome. I remember playing Draco in that. Because it was an option. And then I did it twice, and then I spent the next like week after I played Draco in like same with like the Synchro Festival and the XC Festival. I got like all the rewards. I'm not even the XC Festival. No, I wasn't in the XC Festival. I got all the rewards, and I just literally spent the whole day just surrendering for other people because I was like, take it, you deserve it. So I'm here, and we got to get to here. We got to get it here. We gotta go up that much more.
I don't know if we'll do it, boys.
Do you think we'll get to Diamond 1? Maybe. Maybe. Right now, we just need to get to Diamond 5. And then... then we'll go from there. If I get to Diamond 1 with this, I'm gonna laugh. Genuinely. Like, that's so good if that's the case. That'll make me giggle. Like, the time I got to Diamond 1 with fucking going second kaijus. Kaiju's kinda good though. Like, no lie. No word of a lie. Kaiju's going second. Really, really good. If they don't do anything, like, it hurts you a lot, but, you know, who cares? Either way, I got locals tomorrow, so I gotta go to bed at like 5 a.m. I know, crazy, right? Yeah, and I gotta go, and I'm gonna play locals. I'm going to go and have a good time. I'm gonna have a great time. It's gonna be a great day, and I'm going to go 4-0. No, it's not gonna happen, but I might go 4-0. You never know. I could go 4-0. I mean, I was at a YCS, not a good YCS, but I was at a YCS. That like people didn't want to go to because apparently I had a lot of cheating, but whatever. I still did well at it and got. I mean, I got really lucky. That's basically how I'm even like in Plat 3 luck. But that's, as Jade Yuki would say, luck. It's a part of skill. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Let me know if you think I should upload it to the archives channel. I'd be down to. I don't know. The archives channel is just sort of there. At the moment, because I don't really stream a lot, but I'm happy to stream now because I'm awake at this time. So yeah, I'll call it there. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like this stream if you liked it. I don't know, that's not a thing on Twitch. Just have a good rest of your day. My American friends, and for you Australians out there that are just going to sleep like me, I hope you sleep well. I'm gonna go get a snack, and then I'm going to pass the hell out. It's gonna be great, actually sleeping for once. So I hope you all have a good day. I love you all. And goodbye.